It's just a JoJo thing, Righteous, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Righteous
Can you throw Cody a
Talks.
party invite, just in case?
Yeah, hold up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Righteous's blue screen of inviting people. Invited. Okay, let's share this stream. Loot boxes.
And I think that's a good writer.
Oh boy.
Alright.
I've shared this to a couple of different places now. But here we are.
I was telling Cody about a good writer.
Yes. Did you watch the one video I sent you where the dude sculpted Killer Queen?
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's the cudgel guy I told you about, the one who does the amiibo customs, and he's also colorblind, and I imagine it's really hard for him.
Yeah, I could see that. Cue that queen.
I halfway believe that his girlfriend will, like, pull out the colors for him, which makes it adorable.
That's what Cody has to do for me sometimes.
Yeah.
The thing I was talking about with him was a JoJo thing, and it was from the newest part that we're watching.
Yeah.
It's part 5.
Yes.
Basically, the writer was going to do one thing with the character, but
Hello,
decided to do something like write them off entirely, but in a different way that wouldn't make them as bad as they were in the first decision. And I said, you know how he's a good writer? He puts himself in the character's shoes. Because the reason he didn't do what he did is because he couldn't take how bad the other character would feel about it.
Yes.
He's like, he said he hates writing in a mean-spirited way, unless it's Dio.
Makes sense. It's almost like it's Dio.
I like that he made that decision, though. You have to respect him on that. I'm sad that he's gone, but it's better than the original idea by far.
Thing is, I really would have hated, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Hugo already. I would have hated him if that happened.
Trust me, I would not like him either. I still like him. You can't blame him for his decision. Right, Cody? You can't.
I can't, but I didn't like him before that decision.
I know, I'm just saying you can't, like, hate him for what he's doing. In my opinion, you can't.
I can't hate him for that, but I can hate him for other things.
That is true.
I've realized I have a lot of stuff that I
is
haven't
true.
checked for my characters. Oh, Jesus. So much for Shaman.
Yeah, Righteous has been playing Shaman recently. He's pretty good.
It's fast and fucking violent berserker, and I love it. Ooh.
I invited you to the game as well, Cody, if you wanted to.
No, mine's been loading.
But yeah, I'm sad to see him gone. But I am really excited for next week, and I hope it's a new episode. And not like a recap like they did that one time.
I am now looking at all of the equipment that I have for
Well, you know how Bat
Shaman.
talked about... You know how Bat talked about purple gear at one point?
Yes.
I actually have a piece.
Nice.
And it's frickin' for Shigoki, and it's his staff, and it's frickin' like creepy looking how dark it is. I was like, whoa.
I just found like the coolest chest piece.
Chest.
It has like tusks and a jaw on it.
Good lord.
Gotta love how crazy this character is.
Fighting God. Yeah, I'm actually amped for part 5 now. How do you feel, Cody? Are you enjoying it? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad because Narantia or Jorno's probably gonna die.
Jorno, I don't see dying. I think we're almost certain that Mist is gonna live. I almost cried when Bruno... There's something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Right? He's like a zombie, and I don't know what it's gonna be, but I hope it's not something bad. I hope it's, you know, not something like, oh, this is a fake Bruno. King Crimson can do that now for some reason.
Magic!
When y'all are ready, let me know.
I'm just looking around at all my gear.
It's a business.
So, today, people who aren't gonna watch this stream probably ever, Titanium and I have engaged in a conversation over whether or not Wolverine is a superhero or an anti-hero.
Oh my god, you're a part of that too.
And the consensus is, he's kind of both.
Yeah, pretty much. So today I've compiled a list of 28 characters of varying degree of comic book and or not comic book characters who are put in heroic or villainous roles, and we're going to sort them together. I started off with easy ones, and I've gone down to less easy ones. Number 1, Superman.
Hero.
The all-American Wonder Bread.
I actually don't
Cody, you
think he's a
can
hero.
get in
Why
on
don't you
this
think
too,
he's a
if you
hero?
want.
I'd like
Because no
to
matter
think
where he
Superman's a
goes, he
hero.
destroys everything.
All heroes destroy everything. You wouldn't be a hero if you didn't destroy everything.
Exactly.
Technically, the only version of Superman that destroys everything is the Man of Steel one. Otherwise, Superman actually never cuts loose.
Yeah.
Plan was less
Like, even in the animated series, when he's fighting Darkseid, right, Cody? He even says, like, he never cuts loose, and he acts like he's fighting in a city made out of cardboard.
have really bad plans yet.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, 90% of them want to destroy the Earth and kill Superman.
90% of them just want to kill Superman because he's...
They also want to destroy the Earth. 90% of them are Darkseid and other things that aren't from our world.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Darkseid, Lobo,
Brainiac.
Metallo, Lex Luthor.
Bizarro.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bizarro, he's more of a lackey. Because of how dumb
Hello,
he is.
Evan. Alright, number 2. This is gonna spark a lot less debate from Alex. Spider-Man.
Hero.
He's a hero.
Wait, did I pause?
A teenage superhero.
He's doing the best he can, but...
That's right, Spidey fans.
Everyone could do better, sweetie.
Wait, what the heck? The fight has been going on?
Yeah, that happens.
I just got in here.
Number 3, Captain America.
I'd like to say hero, honestly. I know he's you know, druggy, but he does what he does for his people. He's
Yeah.
like any other soldier defending his country.
I mean, to be fair, he volunteered for a program that someone was gonna have to do regardless.
Well, he went
And
out
they-
of his, the thing about Cap is that he went out of his way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't let him in, so he did his best to fight for
Yeah.
the freaking war.
Plus, in the movie, there's the fact that out of every character in like the area, he was the only one to jump on a grenade to try to save his peers.
Also, he sacrificed himself and got frozen.
We don't trade
And
lives.
pretty much his whole life
I'm aware.
was,
3.
you know, destroyed.
Or it should be
Not
3.
destroyed, but
Yeah.
he
Lost.
it. Okay, what were you saying, Cody? You said
I was gonna
something.
ask if I could use your charger after this match.
Okay, whoever dropped the bridge, I hate you.
Jesus.
Wasn't me. I'm at Zone Z.
Someone on our team did it.
I'm fighting fake Raiden over here. It's probably the dude who's with me, unless it's Cody, but I don't think it's Cody because it's not Shinobi.
You know what I
I'm
just
at C.
realized? If you ever want to
They
know
are.
what color we are, just hold the touchpad and it'll tell you.
You don't know that. Thank you, Righteous.
You're welcome. The color's also next to your health bar, but that's also kind of small, so.
I do not like fighting Highlander. He has so much super armor.
Alright, so here is the third one. No, fourth one. This could be a bit more debatable depending on how you view heroes and villains. Batman.
To be honest, because he has that dumb moral code, I think he's regular hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I kind of...
someone in the world.
Sets him apart.
Yeah. Someone in the world would argue anti-hero probably because he'll give people severe brain damage. I don't think that makes you an anti-hero. I think that just makes you brutal as shit.
I mean, I've talked about Moon Knight a lot when we bring up this topic. That dude mutilates people before he kills them. Like, fingers broken, arms, legs snapped. He makes you suffer. Hey guys, considering that's probably the dude who pulled the lever on me, I'm glad I stabbed him in the brain.
Yeah.
Stab. Nice. As long as he's dead, I don't care.
Okay, he does it on purpose.
Who?
The dude who pulled the fucking lever on you, he's doing it on purpose.
Great. Great. Funny enough, Cody, this is the second person I've dealt with that does that.
I have now reported said player.
On them. I'm not kidding, I pulled the lever on them later on. Oh,
Is it our fourth person that's doing it?
Yes.
I'd assume.
I'm about to just change the parameters to where
I've reported him.
Oh yeah, I've done that. It's funny.
So fucking, coming in at number 5 is the character that sparked the debate, Wolverine.
Sorry, my game's lagged.
I assume. I'm just telling you.
Anyone in the chat, feel free to also weigh in on the topic. We're just, you know, debating on whether specific... Yeah. It's more than normal.
I thought someone was helping.
I was trying to.
I'm coming over. I'm gonna try to res you while they're distracted. Oh god, go on you. Where the fuck did you come from, Valkyrie?
I'm gonna respawn. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I have to say our fourth person is useless.
Yeah.
I mean, he saved my butt, but besides that, what else has he done?
But,
he kind of left Righteous to die.
Yeah.
And he just left me to die.
So my view on Wolverine is anti-hero, Camp thinks superhero. I don't know Cody's opinion.
What do you think?
I think Batman's a hero.
Oh, we're talking about Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine. I think Wolverine's a hero.
Jesus Christ, I hate 2v1s.
I'll res you in a second, hold on.
Gladiator.
Well,
you might want to be careful about your stamina.
If only I could
This
res
is
that
how I
guy.
always
If only
fight.
He didn't pull the lever trying to kill me.
Oh, the Dick Cheese McMuffin?
Yeah, he pulled the lever trying to kill me, but Shinobi grabs onto ledges. And then he got killed by someone that was behind him.
Nice.
Thank you, Cody.
Welcome.
Took 30 years, but I'm back.
Number 6, this is one of the easier, more obvious ones, the Punisher.
Anti-hero.
Anti-hero.
Yeah. This one's another obvious one. At number 7 is the Red Hood.
Wait.
Tried pulling a lever on Tony Stark over here and it didn't work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Ah, shit. But yeah, Red Hood.
You notice they hold up a finger being like, wait a minute?
Yeah.
I think he's anti-hero.
Yeah. I don't know, I see him more as a villain because he kinda... Like, he has his heroic qualities or anti-heroic qualities, but at the same time he tries to kill Batman.
Who pulled the lever?
I have no idea.
Somebody, I'm sure.
Where you at, Righteous?
I am now on A.
Oh, I thought... You said you were dying. I was like, oh, where are you?
Did I?
I'm very terrified to freaking stand on this thing. Oh, I knew it!
Yeah, I'm gonna let him fight from.
Yes.
Hold up, I'm running across. Cody, that was me.
Oh, how can I fucking tell? You're all blue.
Because
and you and that other person are exactly the fucking same.
We're not.
Listen, I don't even fucking care. This map is shit.
He's an Orochi. We're not even in the same faction.
I can't tell the characters apart. The only characters I can tell apart are Shinobi and the fat guy. Because they're like so different.
I'm a meth addict. And he's covering his whole face.
I don't even remember the characters' names.
I don't either. I call them all code names.
Pretty bad when I'd rather kill my own teammate than the Highlander I'm fighting. Speaking of which, I'm fighting a Highlander. Wow.
Goodbye.
Ouch.
Now we can disconnect from this cunt. Fuck him. Next on the list is Daredevil.
Hero.
Yeah.
Alright then.
I'm with Cody on this one.
Poor blind son of a gun probably couldn't even kill someone.
Is there anyone who'd really argue that he's not a hero? I feel like... I don't think so.
He left. I'm reporting him anyway. Just saying.
I've already reported him. I reported him the first time he fucking did it. I wasn't having it.
I didn't want to do it during a match.
Well, you can do it right now if you go to scoreboard.
I know. But I'm trying to find out how.
The next one, this is obvious, but also mixed depending on...
I found out how to do it.
I didn't think you could hear me over him.
It was pretty hard.
Yes. Welcome to working with me.
We're used to it. It's been 2 years.
My god, we're old.
No, I'm old.
But, next up on the list is a mix between obvious and obvious, depending on what storylines you read. Venom.
And two.
Yeah, when he's trying to be a hero, he's usually not doing a good job. Cody, press R1.
Get 258 XP for your 50 XP for each teammate at the end of this match.
Do you have any tickets? They'd be on the top right.
No.
You don't? How do you not have any? What the heck? Well, it's either use salvage or use tickets. I was hoping you'd have tickets, but if you don't, then you don't do it.
I don't have that, sorry. I don't know how to get it.
You should have gotten some.
I
got like 5. Righteous has some too.
I ran out yesterday. I'm gonna find out how to get them though, because they're really useful.
I think you get them from the faction wars.
Probably. Next up is the Hulk.
It depends on the Hulk, honestly.
Yeah.
Faggot.
Yeah,
I
Cody
think...
doesn't.
Yeah. I know. Stupid, but you know.
No offense.
I don't like him either.
The only reason I like the Hulk is because out of...
saying.
It's because he relates to you, we know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like Hulk either, but I like his comics. That's
I
all
also like him because he's big and green. And when I was little, big and green made you a good character.
The Green Giant.
So is that's racist?
The Green
Yeah.
Giant. I'll call him.
Yeah.
What's that posted icon?
The Jolly Green Giant versus fucking, versus King K. Rool, big and green. Up next is Mr. Freeze.
Has he ever been a hero?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I believe there are a couple different storylines where he has an anti-hero quality about him, but that's the closest he gets.
Well then, yeah, anti-hero's the closest he gets. He's kind of like Dr. Doom in the fact that he's trying to do something good, but he's doing it in the wrong way.
He's like Dr. Doom in the fact that Dragon's Blood would probably argue that he's a hero against a whole group of people, bringing up that he turned his wife into a skin suit.
And a bunch of other things, just saying.
Sorry, I forgot what button it was to go down.
You didn't hold me at all.
I don't know where you guys are, but I'm holding them.
Seconds to go off.
Well, you know what it is. The circle is fast, but it takes away.
I know. I was trying to find out what button was the fast one.
Speaking of Dragon's Blood, the next one is Doctor Doom.
Someone just left. Oh, someone's right on top of Zone Z. I'm about to fight them.
Doom is an anti-hero at best.
Yeah.
Even then, he's not really.
Even then, I see him more as a villain than anything.
At best, he's an anti-hero. At worst, he gave up world peace because he was bored.
Yeah.
His name literally has Doom in it. What do you fucking expect?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cody, you see me? I'm trying to get you.
Yeah, I see you.
On the flip side of the argument for Doctor Doom is Mr. Fantastic.
I thought you countered that for a second. I was like, what?
Countered an execution. That would suck. I got you, by the way.
I'm watching you guys. What's it like being all the way up there?
It's kind of sucky, honestly, but it's life.
I tried jumping on someone. He got past me. I killed him.
Well, with the Shigoki, which is extremely rare.
Gotta move fast.
It's almost like the time we had 3 Shigokis in one game.
Cody, where are you at?
I'm at B.
I was wondering if you were on like C or something, because someone's at C. Oh god, found him.
It's Boopzilla. Hey, shut the fuck up, cat.
Now!
After Doctor Doom for the flip side.
God forbid, Cody, and make noise after 8 o'clock, you freaking Satan.
What?
God.
You know what I'm talking about.
I could take a guess.
Wait.
That's why I was extremely angry.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Fuck, I have a trip now.
Oh jeez. There's one over there. Like to help, but freaking minions are always a pain in the dick.
I'm watching peacefully from a distance.
Wasn't there a mode where you could just get rid of the minions?
Me and Righteous did deathmatch earlier, which is they still have the minions, but they don't have the points.
No. How does it work?
You just
Kinda
chill
sucky.
until you get 1,000 points. I thought it was okay.
I didn't like it because it was impossible to kill anyone, because they'd all group in one area and sneak up behind you, and then the minions would be in front of you, making it impossible to defend yourself or get away. Hello, fucking Cabal girl.
I gotta say that took no time whatsoever.
Time to stab myself in the leg.
Okay, our own person. Don't care if it's inadvertent or not. They are hitting me, and it's getting on my nerves. Valkyrie, you freaking idiot. Try not to be a punch-happy moron. Cody, can you help me? Because God forbid she's the one who killed me. I have a catapult.
Oh Jesus, I hit no buttons, what the fuck?
I got you.
You wanna get him?
Yeah.
Someone's coming from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they got caught in my trap, nice.
I love that you're like, someone's coming over here. They walk right in front of me, look at me, then turn to the ladder.
They're like, I've got other priorities. Excuse me. So here's a spike trap, and then when I get my bear trap back, I'm gonna put that at the other entrance.
I should really kill Valkyrie. I'm just
I gotta, hold on, which one are you playing as again, Righteous?
I'm the shaman. I'm the
Most
crackhead girl.
Vikings do have traps, though.
I do like the idea of the traps. Yeah, I'm like busy right now.
Valkyrie freaking knocks the fire out of us, and she's on our team. Like, Jesus, she's an idiot. Rather
I'm
have the
launching
freaking
arrows.
Okie back. Ow. They only hit me.
Womp.
It was like a giant circle. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Well, they shoot them in lines by the...
I jumped down and died, and then right as I died, it said victory.
Nice.
Yeah, we sacrificed you to win.
You were the sacrifice
420.
today.
I got, guys, my renown was 420.
Nice.
Blaze it.
We can't vote for a map. The heck?
That happens every once in a
You're gonna
while.
give us too much power.
Hopefully we
I
get
don't
Sentinel.
want her on our team. She killed me.
Yeah.
We're gonna get one of the... I knew it.
Oh no, Bachid. My face
Shut up,
paint is
dickhead.
purple.
It's Daikid.
You know, I often wonder if Butthead's name was supposed to be pronounced Bethede.
It's like I can't think of the name for it.
Yeah, I heard Cameron doing a friggin' Beavis and Butthead voice.
I had three of us. We should like tell like copy or what?
Oh, that was amazing. I remember that. And then the glass broke.
Yeah, you're on, Butthead.
Why haven't we done that one mode? Is it because we hated it that much?
Say what?
The payload mode.
I don't hate it. It just takes a century.
Fair enough.
Breach is something you gotta make a 5-star meal for first.
Did you pick
Children.
someone, Cody?
Yeah. I clicked X on him.
It was like the last possible second. I'm like, did it pick for you?
Kittens!
Really?
Stop being fucking problematic for once.
I thought it did pick for
X on
you.
mine.
For me, it was like freaking the last possible second. Like it was right as it went to 0.
Breach!
Stop yelling.
Ow.
Well, sometimes you gotta yell to get things to listen, mother.
Stop being the football coach.
Whistles give you PTSD because football.
Why is the bowl
They
hot?
do,
Oh, that's mashed
they
potatoes.
do actually give
Looks like
me
ice cream.
terrible flashbacks. I'm not even like joking.
righteous?
I had
Did
just
you hear
eaten
that?
before you had really woken up, and before Matt had woken up, so I'm not hungry. I had soup and boiled eggs.
I've been eating out of my like giant bag of Doritos.
I've been putting nuts in my mouth.
Now what's new?
You keep doing that.
Righteous, hear what we said? It was actually kind of funny.
I did not. My mom was giving me food, and I had to help her make sure the cat didn't get out and get mauled by the other
Yeah,
cat that my
everyone else
stupid
is going
fucking
this way.
grandfather lets in the fucking house.
Whistles give me PTSD. I'm just at the front. Charge! This
Sounds
means
like a
Valkyrie's gonna knock the fire out of me. Oh. See, Valkyrie hits everyone. She needs to stop.
Yeah, after this match, we should re-queue so we're not with her.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay, Tony Stark with the ponytail. You notice whenever they punch me, and I look at them, they put up a hand like, wait a second, and then I punch them.
Yeah, I like that.
How
I
dare
like-
you punch a woman?
I like the idea that like right
That's a
after
woman.
they punch you,
She doesn't
before you hit
relax.
them back, they're like, hold on, let me reassess the situation.
Watch him. Ready? Wait a second.
One of our friends died. Is it one of you two?
Nope.
Not me.
Okay, so I don't care. Got it.
Exactly.
How the
that's
fuck
all
did I
now.
One of
die?
our friends died.
Yeah, Tony Stark just gutted me.
I got you, right? Just give me a sec. He almost went off. That comment, he was getting knocked off and someone hit him. Oh my.
This has become our burial ground.
No.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I'm just
I
gonna
hate that
respawn
character.
because something tells me that Valkyrie isn't gonna
I
save us.
actually hate him. He blocks everything.
One of us should probably res Cody when we get there. Nope.
I'm respawning. I'm fast
Yeah.
enough to make it there.
This is true.
Seems
I
about
hate
right.
Raiden, I hate Tiandi, whatever the frickin' name is. The one with the dumb helmet.
That's like 90% of the characters in this game.
The one that looks like Centurion, but you can see their face, and their sword looks like they're compensating. Alright, big boy. Payback.
That's also 90% of the characters in this game, minus looking like Centurion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. Centurion, but without the face mask. They're called like Tiandi or some crap, but it gets on my nerves. They're freaking annoying.
Hello.
Okay.
You
So
know what
who's next on our list?
I have no idea. I like that Shaman, when she's leaned over, and it looks like she's ready to get fucked in the ass. Also, notice
Well,
my
give me a second.
bangs.
Wait, just don't move.
I swear to God. Alex, look.
Uh-oh, someone sees us. It's Raiden, again.
I'm coming back.
I have 2 Raidens and it's really annoying.
I set a trap at one of the doors.
Yeah, well, I'm fighting him already, so I don't know where the trap is. I don't know how that's gonna help me. God, I'm tired of you. Here. Can't block,
Can't
when you
block
have your
everything,
foot
golden
stabbed.
boy.
Yeah, not when I freaking stab him in the foot.
Oh, sorry.
That's what we need to do from now on. If he's blocking everything, just stab him in the foot. Is that
Sounds
one
like-
of our people? Who is that? Valkyrie or... Is it Cody or Valkyrie?
It was
I
me
hope
that
it was
was
Valkyrie. I was about to get you. Do you not see me running?
No. Valkyrie was coming towards me to res me, and then they just started running back once they got close.
Oh, hey, look, she's fighting 2 people by herself. That's
Oh.
nice.
Can't wait to not res her.
Can't wait
I'm
to go
staying.
over to her corpse.
You know what, Cody? I'll help you. We'll kill them, and then we'll leave her. Wait up, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Or yeah, you fight him, and I'll come up to help, and then we'll take them out. Or you can do that. Either one works. Either way, we do not res her.
All of them are on
Ready?
B.
Watch this, Cody.
Okay.
You should do the Trident Shuffle.
I did the anguish one where I sat on her.
So Raiden
really
tried
should've-
coming
I
up
really
to
should have
C
gotten
again.
the respawn thing to like almost max and then just let go.
That would have been funny too. I was tempted
Hold
to
up,
just
hold up.
press it every so often. What in the world?
It's a sun
What
trap.
was that?
It was like a landmine.
Yeah.
There's 2 more
Ouch.
up here.
Valkyrie, it's not my fault you're a punch-happy moron. Some people just need to be punished for being stupid. Honestly, everyone should be punished for being stupid, but I am not the law around here. That's just my personal grievance. I'm gonna stab her in the foot. Now y'all can just wail on her. Yeah, that's the combo now, by the way. Whenever 2 of us are fighting one person, I'm gonna start
Alright.
stabbing them in the foot so they can't block everything.
I'm setting a trap
That's
at the
it.
top of each set of stairs.
We are
We're going
losing.
back to A.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. We need to get that.
Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's on it.
We're
Nice.
actually losing pretty bad. Okay, Valkyrie's with you. You all will be fine.
Fuck!
jeez. I see. You're alive, though. I'm coming.
Oh my god, I lived! That's the
To be
shocking
honest, I'm
part is
quite
that I
shocked,
live.
too. It's probably because you're tiny. Foot. Ow.
That actually worked surprisingly well. I didn't think I would live that. That was nice. That's a first.
We're still losing, by the way. We need to be careful.
Yeah. I don't
Who's
think
at
it
A?
helps
Do they
that.
need help?
I am.
Assuming it's Cody. I'm coming over there.
I don't think it helps that our fucking Valkyrie has decided that this game is her playground. And she thinks that she's strong enough to fight 2 people at once constantly, but she never can.
Thanks.
I like that one. Okay, now watch this. Want to see something cool, Cody?
Sure. Jesus.
I was 10 of them. I won't go down there and see if I can. I can't go down, which I am annoyed by.
Hello, gang.
I
One of
nearly
those
got
nearly
killed in
died.
2 hits.
It's because Raiden.
I don't know if it's because
One's
it's
coming
Raiden or
up.
because I'm Shinobi. Or both. I'm just gonna respawn, okay?
Jesus, I hate both of you.
Cam, just stay alive. I'm running over.
I just want her dead. Okay, I need to get my health back for a sec. Y'all go on.
Valkyrie just exploded some people. Fuck off, minions! Fuck off!
We'll go for C. Unless someone's already over there.
I'm here. I'm fighting another Raiden.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
You know what? I officially
One wing.
dubbed this guy Raiden Stark.
Raiden the dick cheese. How about that?
Fucking Christ! The dude attacks in 0.2 fucking seconds!
Where is he?
He's leaving C.
I see him. I'm going over there.
Hello,
No
friends.
promises, but he's the only one left. He's trying to get a friend.
Nice. Time to jump to my death. I didn't die. Nice.
I would have killed him with an executioner. The minions want pricks. I'm hoping that my face sitting will make the Valkyrie not want to play. I'm actually thinking of just making it where we have an AI at all times.
Hey, I'll be down with that. You know that could do stuff.
Whoa, I just got an awesome helmet. You know what?
Well,
I need to leave anyway. I want to look at it.
You got an awesome helmet, I literally got nothing.
Oh, it's because I got to rep 1.
Oh, alright, okay. I got the
Nice.
reputation one earlier with Shinobi, but it didn't give me anything.
Alright, let's look at the different weapon pieces that I now have. One dude in a server keeps fucking, like, adding everyone in his fucking streams that he's doing, and if he doesn't stop, I'm gonna fucking call him out on it.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so one dude, I don't know if it's a bunch of different dudes streaming or something, or if it's one dude doing multiple streams, but he shares the streams, and every time he shares a stream, he adds everybody, and, like, I don't want the fucking notifications, dude. You know?
I don't care.
I'm not gonna watch your shitty fucking Fortnite stream. Play a real man's game and maybe I'll care.
But Fortnite is a real man's game.
That was one of the posts, and it's like where real men settled arguments in fucking a part of a Fortnite map, or I guess the Fortnite map. I guess there's only one because there are a bunch of cheeky cunts who are okay with one map because they're also fucking pussies.
To be fair, I like how Realm Royale does it, where like the places like switch around. Like all the places are exactly the same, and the chests are in the exact same spot, but they're all like mixed around, and there's like different presets.
Seems legit. But fucking,
Realm Royale is actually fun. We should try that sometime.
I remember putting in the comments of that post, real men don't play Fortnite. And the dude was like, oh, what do real men play? Apex Legends? And I was like, no. They play anything that's not a Battle Royale game.
To be fair, I saw this one funny meme where it's like winners of Fortnite and Apex Legends, and it's children and just like random people. Winners of Tetris 99, it's like brainiacs and very smart people.
Fucking Christ.
Asian. Yeah, Asians. Which, hey, I am very confident that I can get in first place in that game sometime, at least once.
You need to ask Jacob, hey, are you very good at Tetris?
You know what's funny is I actually... I know two dudes. They've gotten first and second place in Tetris 99, and neither one of them are Asian. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Must have cheated.
When y'all are ready, let me know. I can put this back in the menu.
Seems legit. I'm going over the rest of the fucking shaman gear I have, because I got these arms with fucking teeth on them.
Good work. What kind of teeth? Human teeth!
I don't think they're human unless human have like 3-foot teeth. I guess
Who knows?
3-inch. 10-inch?
I just think it'd be creepy. She's like, I got a necklace made out of human ears.
Her necklace kind of has human jaws on it, so that...
Can you just throw away that can? The left one? The other one I just opened. I'll get up in a minute. I always have to get up to play this game. Are you also experiencing muscle pain? I have carpal tunnel. Okay. Don't tell anyone. And they did. Well, thing is, you see, you know how you can tell real friends from fake friends? Yes. We don't give you crap for it, do we? We playfully joke, but we don't give you crap. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what 80% of them are. This is true, yes. Okay. So Righteous, what are you up to?
I am upgrading a pair of Shigoki arms. Alright then. And, oh, it's not all the customizables. Do I have a new feed for them? I do. Longbow. Smoke bomb. Nice. Oh, I have new weapon stuff. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's stronger and I like the look a bit more.
Oh, take a chance and let me do what I do the best.
Holy shit, that is a brutal looking club. So now I have a club head for Shigoki that looks like Penance. I don't remember if that's his name or not, but it's the dude with the fucking BDSM costume from Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
When you're ready, Ed, just let me know.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
There also shouldn't be any load times. I said there shouldn't be any load times. There we go. Is it bad that I don't like this map that much?
Which map
Which
are we
one
on?
was it? I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, what's up, my
Sanctuary
dude?
Bridge.
Yeah. Like, really?
Well, now that I'm Rep 1 with Gladiator, I can actually play as other people now.
My friend Brantana360 just joined. That's not how his name is spelled or is pronounced, but fuck it.
Bran Flakes.
Your rep is the number above your level, right? The character's level?
The one that has like flowers around it.
Okay, making sure.
If that
So,
helps.
in the course of like 2 days, I've gotten Shaman from level nothing to level 16.
Not bad. Cody, you need to pick.
Oh. Thought I did. What the heck?
If you don't pick it, it'll automatically pick the last character you played, so.
That's what that said, at least. Believe him if you want.
But everyone, Titanium1208 is here, isn't that nice?
Is that good? Is that nice? Is
Yeah,
it?
he's the guy who played Markiplier, and Markiplier vs. Jacksepticeye. I'll probably only be on here for a few minutes as per usual. Of course. I saw your birthday present. You got a guitar. Hopefully you make some sick jams.
Hello, everybody.
My name is Mark.
My name is Marky Moo.
Top of the morning to y'all laddies.
Top of the morning to you laddies.
Every YouTuber should like. Oh my god.
He has a canine.
Don't you dare call that a fucking guitar. Dude, I looked at it for like 2 seconds. I'm streaming.
I was gonna say that, Gaiman. I did the team song.
Jimmy Neutron.
Enlighten me on what you would prefer me call it. Because the only musical instrument I'm versed in is the drums.
I'm versed in the bagpipes and accordion.
Oh my god. It's a
Cody,
beautiful...
don't pull the lever.
Ah,
it's me.
so it's not a guitar, it's a bass guitar.
I really need to get out of this.
Excuse me, person offending C.
I was, then I was, and I stopped following you.
You could have said something, because I went up in a... One of our guys was fighting 3 people, and then I'm like, okay, me and Cody will help him. Only I will help him, apparently.
Well, I'm trying to get this point, don't worry.
My friend has...
try to fight a little bit, and then get wrecked.
My friend has a bass, so hopefully he makes some sick jamicles.
For honor gives me gas.
That, or the Dr. Pepper and mashed potatoes.
Ew.
Also have Dr. Peppers and mashed potatoes. Where are you? Where are you?
I
Ah, shit.
am literally in your way. Okay, please finish her. I need to scratch my nuts.
Okay, thanks.
Yes,
Cody,
that's TMI.
Cody should see my my fucking execution animations.
It's harrowing, to say the least.
If that's code for terrifying, then yes.
Harrowing is a word for terrifying.
See
yes.
you, my dude.
You would be surprised how.
Jeez. It's like freaking Super Punch Out. Oh god!
Why?
Because I'm dying a lot!
Cody, did you know that Glass Joe's one win is against Nick Bruiser from Super Punch Out?
I know that, and it was a freak accident. Thanks.
You know what? I like to imagine it like this. Nick Bruiser is a huge germaphobe in my mind, and because of that...
I'm gonna heal up and I'll get you.
I'll go get him. But,
okay, right, just got
I know someone does.
I have the mindset that Nick Bruiser is a huge germaphobe, and Glass Joe won by accidentally sneezing on him, and he had a freak out about it.
I was about to say, Righteous, I'm over there.
Yeah, I was running around minions. He freaked out. Like, just fucking sneezed on him accidentally, and he's like, oh god, oh no, no, take the boat, take the boat! And then, you know, Gabby J beats Glass Joe, either beforehand or afterward.
Watch. Now,
Gabby J!
I like the idea that one of the people didn't make the light fixtures right, and then it just fell on Nick Bruiser and killed him.
And the winner is Glass Joe.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I'll take it. It was the only win I'll
Hey,
get.
Cam.
You could see why I was going in the opposite.
Yes.
You're by
See,
yourself, by the way. He jumped
yes,
on
I'm
me.
aware.
He jumped on me from like a 2-feet drop, and that killed me.
Most drops will kill you. Motherfucker. This stream ass eat. At least I pump out content, Edward.
I don't know who that is, but...
Eddie is my longtime friend who plays Splatoon, but is also a butthole about Splatoon.
I'm just gonna respawn, Cody. You can... Okay.
I could have done it, but then another one showed up behind me and groped my ass. Oh, and I'm back now.
Bum, bum, bum. I know that one groped my ass.
Good question.
I like that song. There's... Cody, someone's coming up behind you all.
I'm running up
really
there.
hate the whole jumping off thing. It's so stupid. It only works half the time.
I think jumping off to like kill someone should be something where it's like it works depending on your height. and if you're not like extremely high, then it just does damage.
But I don't smoke weed.
I'm talking more about jumping in at all. I can't jump off this freaking
Yeah,
thing.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Let me finish my freaking execution, you nerds.
I'm the king of the nerds and have 1 million subscribers.
I'm gonna punch you in your neck.
I don't know if that was directed toward me or...
No, just the idea of the Centurion being like a kid. He's like, I'm gonna punch you in the neck. What if, like, Lawbringer was like Biff? From Back to the Future?
Oh god!
Is that someone who wants to get punched in the neck?
Whenever Biff is brought up, all I can think about is, all I can think of is Goofy saying fucking McFly.
McFly! I'm scared, but I'll do it.
God, it was the most spontaneously hilarious thing.
Yeah, it came out of
Fuck.
nowhere.
I was thrown to the fucking minions to, like, live my last breath fighting them.
I think I got the person we were fighting, by the way.
Who else is on here?
Oh,
This person.
Oh, sorry,
Ow,
Cody.
ow. Fine, but I was just almost dead and I was
There are
scared.
traps on both sides now. Oh, Cody, we figured out how to trap someone in the gates. All I have to do is put my bear trap down there and wait for someone to lure them.
Oh, yeah.
They'll get
it
caught
does
while
work,
running.
actually.
Yeah, because they get caught while
Nice.
running, and then I have just enough time. I'm completely safe knowing... Oh, God, I forgot about the third way.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Dang it.
Bad.
That's my fault. I was running because there were 2 of them, and I didn't feel like dying today. You know how it is.
I mean, that's fine. We don't either. Get out of my way, you trash cans.
Luckily, it let me get one of them down.
Die.
I saw you, like, jump, like, down in front of me.
Okay, you know what? You kill him. I'm killing the minions who are bothering us.
It's always a worthy cause.
I mean, they're not bothering you anymore, are they?
Nope.
I'm gonna die in a second.
Yeah, just go get health.
Oh, fudge, fudge. Oof. Who's on C? Because I'm coming over there to get health.
Me and the bot.
I went over to A to get health. I'm coming towards C right now. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna stay on B. There's like 3 of them over here.
Cody, do you need anything? If you need, like, shields, let me know. I can give them to you.
I may need them in a second.
Just tell me the word, I'll do it.
Shield. Shield, 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 shield. Thank you.
Oh, that was really good timing. I love that there's one person behind me and my goddamn targeting system won't target him!
Oh, what the?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
I hate this game's fucking targeting system. I got killed because it wouldn't target the person who was attacking me from fucking
Righteous,
behind.
don't move.
I don't intend on it. Thank you. God, that was absolute bullshit.
I rezzed Righteous, then threw my knife at him.
Time to stab myself in the leg.
Praise the sun.
Yeah!
You got it.
Did you tell Cody that we met another Solarable we were playing yesterday? Or earlier today?
he did. I never told him that. Someone had a shield just like mine and it was a circle.
That's cool.
He was a cool guy. Well, at least we got Forge.
Oh man, we still don't have Sentinel though.
I'd buy that for a
Oh
dollar.
no, the map that makes us all hated her. What a shame.
Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes, and that's just terrible.
And that's no good.
We found out earlier the best strategy on Sentinel is to have one person defending the two people in the one tower with two ballistas.
And then just have a random third dude just go around and go nuts.
Yeah.
Where are we at on that list, by the way? We kind of just abandoned that.
Let me pull it back up. We left off Dr. Doom, so on the opposite side of that argument, Mr. Fantastic.
What? He's
Mr.
seen as an anti-hero?
No, Eric tried to push that he was the villain of the story and that Dr. Doom was the hero.
Oh, well, your Eric friend is kind of a dumbass.
He also tried to say Dr. Doom was a good guy.
Oh, he's the one that said that?
Yes.
Dragon, Cody.
Oh, well, of course he's a
Mr.
dumbass.
Fantastic is a hero.
Reed frickin' Richards.
The only time I've had a problem with him is in Marvel Ultimate Alliance where he's like, this isn't the best way, but it scientifically is the only way, so I'm gonna do it. Fuck that logic, man.
Yeah, well, I think we both gave him crap when we were playing it.
What did he do? Does anyone know?
Basically, he was on Tony's side for one, which was dumb to begin with. Also, he basically said the right thing to do is to be on Cap's side, but scientifically, being on Tony's side is the best. I'm like, so you're ignoring your feelings and just being on Tony's side because it's the winning side? That's a douche move.
Yeah?
After Mr. Fantastic, another obvious one in Deadpool.
Anti-hero. I mean,
Yeah,
some people, I could see some people arguing it, honestly.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't, but I could see people doing it.
I
We gotta
think
go
it-
help Bob.
I think the only argument really depends on the
Bob, we're
story.
coming.
Like if it's Ultimate Spider-Man comics where Deadpool is just straight up a villain. Because in Ultimate Spider-Man, Deadpool runs like the reality show where people hunt and kill fucking mutants, and then
I'm trying to
he tries to
remember
hunt and
what
kill
it's
Spider-Man.
called. Pain Factor.
Oh, I remember that. Cameron hated me so much when we played that game because it took me like 5 years to beat that level.
Yeah, it did.
God.
I don't know why it did.
It's because I was exploring everything and I wanted to hear Deadpool's quips.
Fucking Christ.
And I think it took us 90 minutes overall.
Yeah, we have Cody taking 90 minutes on Ultimate Spider-Man levels, and here I am beating the... I'm not kidding, most people take like 45 minutes to beat the Vulture level. I beat it in like 25.
Makes sense.
Thing is, the only reason it took so long was because I was taking my time with it because I
Cody,
really like
someone's-
Deadpool.
Ooh, that was close.
So this next one is a bit of an easy one, but also a bit of a hard one, because it's going to
Hey,
be two
watch
in
this.
one. The ventriloquist, both the puppet and the man behind the puppet,
gave you some
as separate
sunlight.
characters, I guess.
I have no idea who the ventriloquist is.
You know the guy who has the little Scarface puppet in Batman?
Oh, yeah?
Cody, finish her off, another one came up.
Okay.
So, my argument for
Ooh,
this
damn,
one
I didn't
is
know you
that
could do that.
while Scarface
Yeah.
is evil, Arnold himself
let me try to
technically
shove her.
isn't. There are storylines where he loses the Scarface puppet and is
Okay,
perfectly
I'm out of
fine.
stamina, Cody.
If you need health, C is safe.
I couldn't shove her because she was like in a hit animation, like she was being hit, so I couldn't shove her.
Ow!
Which one of you is dead?
Not us. We're
Okay, good.
I got behind her so that it would be harder for us to hit us both.
I was talking about whenever I was trying to shove her and you kept hitting her, so I literally couldn't. She kept getting invincibility frames.
Yeah, but you hit me and it hurt a lot.
You will live.
Well, I literally had stars showing up, man. Everything went white.
It's because you're tiny and I'm giant.
I'm stuck.
What do you
I got
think,
stuck.
Kim?
I couldn't do anything.
Cody, I avenged
That's like
you.
90% of this game.
Cody, I avenged you, don't worry. I killed her. The same way she killed you, by the way.
Well then.
So, ventriloquist?
Yeah.
I always saw him as the same person, one's just letting his dark side out.
Makes sense.
So I guess anti-hero.
I see it as kind of a Moon Knight situation, because like it's a multiple personality thing, definitely. But it's like taken
Moon
more
Knight's
literally.
Not one of the personalities, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Mark Spector, it's like Mark Spector, Jake Lockley, and who's the third one? Why am I blanking on the name? I always do this.
I'm mostly just putting in the terms of the idea that it's like you have one of two personalities clashing against each other at all times, but normally the more aggressive one is dominant, so they end up doing bad stuff.
Two-Face.
Yeah. Ironically, he's on the list, but he's much later. Up next is the Flash.
No. Hero. Okay, whoever has that long stick, go away. I thought my long stick was annoying. I actually don't want to res him. He's annoying.
Sounds like a penis joke.
So I won't feel bad.
Guys, look, it's that scene from Civil War.
Yeah, where everyone's beating Captain America. Get out of the way, I need to kill it!
I got it.
Time to stab my leg. So the Flash is very obviously a hero. I don't think anyone is going to argue that, unless they just really hate the Flash.
God, that Raider, I thought it was a chick with a beard.
After the Flash is Sandman.
Anti-hero.
I can see it.
Yeah. Considering he literally, if they fall under needs to do a good thing but is doing it in the wrong way, they're anti-hero.
Yeah.
Like, it's Dr. Doom's situation here.
Yeah. It's definitely under that situation where he has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't want to hurt anyone. He just wants money or needs it, more or less, for his daughter, usually.
That's only some, like, series, though. Some series is just a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Mysterio.
Anti-hero. You know, putting villains on a list and we're trying to put him as a hero and an anti-hero, that's kind of hard.
We can sort them into villain. I put some very, very obvious villains on here.
Well then villain. I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hero at best.
Yeah. Mysterio is most definitely a villain, but he has heroic moments. Like that time he sacrificed himself in Spider-Man the Animated Series.
That sounds badass, actually.
Do you remember when... It wasn't him, it wasn't Quentin Beck, but it was still Mysterio. A version of him. Do you remember when in Old Man Logan, Mysterio's the reason all the X-Men died?
Really?
Jesus Christ.
You didn't know that, Cody?
All of them.
No, he did something bad, or...
What?
Basically, I think it was Wolverine and X-23 were going to the X, like, mansion or whatever. Basically, they were coming in there, and then all of a sudden, you have, like, Juggernaut and Apocalypse and Onslaught and like, a bunch of X-Men villains busting down the walls. Wolverine kills all of them. And then Mysterio comes out and he says, "Good job, Logan. We couldn't have done it by ourselves." And then it turns out Wolverine killed all of the X-Men.
Nice.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, if Quentin Beck was half as good as this Mysterio, no one would be able to stop him.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Man wouldn't stand a chance.
After
I feel like Mysterio takes too long. Well, I feel like Mysterio he's trying too hard to make his illusions more real. If he just dealt with what he had, he could still do some messed up things.
This sounds a lot like this could be said about any, like, actual, like, person creating movies.
Yeah, friggin' Mysterio's a big one, though. He killed the X-Men, technically.
Yeah.
He single-handedly killed the X-Men.
That is a pretty big feat.
Logan, of course, but... Yeah, I mean, it isn't Quentin Beck. I think it's his daughter,
I don't think we can jump from here. Yeah.
You can, because there's a pit.
Yeah, but I have hops.
You okay?
Then hop into the pit.
You're gonna protect Sue the entire time.
Fucking...
Seems like a capital idea.
After Mysterio, we have Two-Face.
Anti-hero. No, villain.
Yeah, villain. crack.
I see
Snap.
dead people. After Two-Face, this is finally one of the ones that isn't from a comic book natively, Ben 10.
Hero.
Isn't like his name like the something hero?
I don't remember that. Might be.
I thought it was something like that, but I'm probably wrong.
Given some qualities, yeah. Given some qualities, I think it can depend on age. Because Teenage Ben 10, or no, Age 10 Ben 10, the original one, is selfish and fights for his own gain sometimes, which is very anti-heroic at points. But then when he grows into...
I would rather die by my own hand.
Jesus. When he grows into his teenage years, he becomes a lot more mature and actually is more heroic more often.
You
I
know
saw
what's
someone
funny
get
about
pushed
him
off a
when he's a
cliff.
teenager, Cody? He's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
That is fine, actually.
And when Yuri
know
Lowenthal
that
voiced
is?
Spider-Man, his voice was exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, he was
Well,
Spider-Man.
He's also Sasuke.
Oh god.
Sasuke.
And he's Marth.
Naruto.
Oh. Yep, Marth, that's where I recognize his voice. That's how I recognize the name at least. Oh my gosh, that skin is way too friggin' I can't tell if it's too dark or too bright.
After Ben 10 is Star-Lord.
Well, he's a hero that just makes dumb mistakes.
Seems
He's got
about
some
right.
flaws here and there, but he's a good kid.
I don't know, I view the majority of Guardians of the Galaxy as anti-heroes. At least the MCU versions.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you have to say to your teammates, "Oh, this person looks like we're in trouble. We should leave it alone unless they're gonna give us money for it." That's anti-heroic, you know.
I mean, they are bounty hunters, sort of, like mercenaries, but they're not, like, Punisher bad. Cody, I'm
Yeah.
gonna res you, don't respond.
They're not selfish per se, but they prefer to work for money than to work just for the good of it, you know. That's
Well, they don't work for bad guys either. The only one I could see being an anti-hero is Rocket, because he's a dick.
yeah.
Thanks.
Like, I could see him being the only one who actually would do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he almost does on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Probably.
How do you like fighting our minions, Gladiator? Not fun, huh?
Fucking Conqueror is pissing me the absolute fuck off. What the fuck?
They do that, yes.
So after
I'm your
Star-Lord
righteous-
is
I just
Thanos.
don't respawn, okay?
I don't plan on it.
Thanos is a fucking villain. I don't care what you say.
Especially in the comics when he's just trying to get his dick wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Welcome back,
So
dickhead. Wait
people,
for round 2.
I think people are trying to argue that he's an anti-hero because of Infinity War. But even in Infinity War, he wasn't being heroic, really. By any means.
It's not like he... Well, yes, he's trying to do a good thing.
Yeah.
That's true. Not only is it a horrible thing, but also he could easily just double everything else
Yeah.
instead
Basically,
of erasing.
Yeah.
Thanos is a smart guy. He had to make the decision
Yeah.
to do that instead of the better idea. Okay, Cody, I'm coming. I'm there. Don't do anything.
I see
Okay,
Thanos
I hate-
in a light as
this
if
guy.
he's like...
Yeah, I know. It's a Viking, Cody. It's Raider. They're annoying as fuck.
I know they do a lot of damage and I got no health. And there's another one here, Cameron.
Oh, I didn't notice. You have shields, though, because I res you.
Is that how it works?
Whenever Lawbringer reses, I have a perk that has that happen.
Oh, that's sick, actually.
Yep. Lawbringer is a team player character, and that's why I like him. He
Make
works,
sure the sword doesn't get touched.
like, basically, he's a leader, but he works well in a team.
The next
I
character,
see.
people would argue because of the Marvel movies, is Loki.
Villain.
Yeah, villain.
I mean, he reforms into a hero, but I feel like that's different.
Yeah.
Hey, you're my bodyguard, you know that?
Oh, you still have the shields. That's cool. They don't go away.
Yeah, I'm assuming they don't go away till someone breaks them off.
Oh, God. Another one's here.
Okay, I'm fighting big guy.
After Loki is Catwoman.
I
I
got
would
him.
attack big guy. Cody, whenever you're done.
I just realized I'm gonna trigger this trap. I mean, after Loki is Catwoman.
I have the Force, Cody. Cody, I have the Force. Look.
Well done.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Quick, someone knock me into the pit.
Yours looks fun. It looks like you're slapping your leg.
Ah, that's a knee slapper.
Heavy laughing. Oh, that one slaps me on the knee.
That one slaps me on the knee. This don't remind me of old country.
So I would, for the next person on the list, I'd say Catwoman fits with an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Especially
I think
nowadays.
I think she fits under Dick Cheese McMuffin.
I mean, that's 90% of, like, Batman villains. And then you have, like, the Mr. Freezes and the Arnold Weskers, where they're sympathetic, but you still fucking hate them because they're villains.
I thought you said Albert Wesker for a minute, and I'm like,
No.
what?
Listen, I played Marvel's Capcom 3 with some friends today. Wesker is becoming one of my favorite characters in that game.
Why do you think I used to play as him?
Because he's stupidly fun.
And because Resident Evil.
I love his voice. It's like, my name is Wesker.
My name is Albert Wesker.
Alright, here's one that Cam will love. Captain Cold.
Anti-hero.
Okay, yeah.
Even though the guy doesn't kill. I'm not kidding.
Mm.
I mean, he's just... You could label him as a hero who does villainous things, which is anti-hero. But he's like the closest you're gonna get
Yeah.
to a hero when it comes to someone who's a villain.
Yeah.
Cody, you gonna pick your person?
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Sorry, but I'm also drawing at the same time.
He is a
But,
straight-up hero in Legends of Tomorrow, which is a cool, like, distance
In
from...
Injustice? In Injustice, he becomes a hero at the end of his arcade ending, and I think that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I love that he literally says, fuck you, God.
He does it bleeps him out, and it's freaking hilarious.
Up
And he
next,
actually teams up with the Flash, and I think that's
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
I like
Yeah.
the sentence, ironically, he's the best partner I've ever had.
Yeah, and freaking, like I said with Cody, him and Flash have mutual respect for each other, because he could easily take out the Flash. Like he did with the evil Flash, he freaking kicked out his leg.
Up next is King DDD.
I mean, nowadays, I would say he's a hero just for the fact that every single time he's working, like every single time he tries to kill Kirby nowadays, he's usually possessed.
I
Yeah.
think anti-hero overall, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's not more of an anti-hero.
Well, I could see it depends on the DDD. Like DDD
Yeah.
from like the old days or 4Kids, he's just a dick.
Yeah.
He's a villain.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
on
what I'm saying
slaves.
that's what I was saying. Nowadays, DDD is more of a hero. Just for
But
the
I
fact
see
that
him
he
as
won't
an
go-
but there are times where I see him as an anti-hero because he's a dick and he beats, tries to kick Kirby to the curb. But he's also
Curb.
doing it for the.
I'm gonna die on C in a
good of his
second.
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like Lex Luthor in the fact that he doesn't like this new alien that's coming around.
Lex
he thinks
Luthor
he's
versus
going to bring
King
the
DDD.
death to us all, so he's trying to get rid of him, and he thinks he's doing the good for his people.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it makes sense.
DDD's not a bad guy in most iterations. He's just misunderstood and kind of a cheeky dick waffle.
Oh, dang it.
Up next on the list is J. Jonah Jameson.
I want pictures of Spider-Man!
He's not a villain. He's not a hero either. Not
Well, from
until
what
he
I
becomes
was-
Spider-Man's man in the chair at one point. Cody, look.
From what I remember,
Hey,
at least from interviews, J. Jonah Jameson was meant to be kind of a villain that Spider-Man wouldn't have to fight or be able to fight in traditional ways, and he'd have to find new ways around it.
nice.
But I'd like to think of the idea more like J. Jonah is more of an anti-hero, because he slanders Spider-Man's name and wants to get rid of him, the man who is helping America or New York, but for the good of New York, because he thinks New York is in danger, essentially.
Son of a... I am actually hating the whole jumping thing. It doesn't work half the time.
Nice.
Alright, we're at the bottom
I
of the
got
list.
tired of it.
Everyone's favorite characters right here, Waluigi.
Villain.
Anti-hero.
I see him as a villain.
I see him as an anti-hero personally.
Well, when does he do good?
What does he do
I
bad?
mean, do you think
All
would
he
do
does is
good
play
if he
sports.
Do you think
I
he
mean,
would do
and-
good if he could?
The closest thing he's done to doing something good is that he beat up Bowser, but he beat up Bowser literally to be the main villain.
Here's the thing, is that with Waluigi, it's a situation where most people hate him, at least in the Mushroom Kingdom, most people hate him inherently because of his relation to Wario at any point. And he's...
Waluigi kind of gets mistreated just for existing, and that's how I can relate to him.
Waluigi just wants Daisy to go out on a date with him, you know? Like, that's all he wants.
No, what I love is that he has literally claimed that he doesn't actually have feelings for Daisy. He just wants he wants to get with Daisy so Luigi can't have her. That is the only reason he wants to get with Daisy.
Waluigi is the embodiment of evil. He's the embodiment of the high school bully.
I need to find the Mario Party 4 manual because it literally says that in there.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, did you know Eggman is a feminist?
Yeah, according to Sonic Adventure 2 manual.
Did you know
No,
the
Sonic
doctor's
Hero, Sonic
mustache
Hero.
is fake?
Well, that was it might be. That was a cut dialogue from Sonic Adventure 2. So yeah, it wasn't in the final game, but still. Cody, I'm gonna send you that Captain Cold thing. Cody, two of them.
Okay.
So that's the end of our list of heroes, villains, and anti-heroes, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. For the two people who might be watching, I don't know anymore.
What? Mine's cool though, watch.
Let me put some light on you.
That's his soul, just leaving this earth.
Oh no, whenever you do it next time, you get right behind you and do it.
So
Yeah.
the enemy Lawbringer was running at me, and I set out 2 traps right in front of him, and he actually ran into both of them trying to get to me. Like, you could go around so easily.
Double dang it.
It was funny to me, I don't know why. Probably because
I'm gonna
it's funny
send
when
you
bots
it.
are
And- Oh my
idiots.
god, two.
Watch out.
Get the one coming up the stairs, Cody.
Oh, he ran away.
Do you guys
Okay,
need any
then.
help?
We should
got it.
have it.
Alright, if you need help, let me know. I'm always down for a good run across the map.
I hope these send in the right order, by the way. I want you to see these, Cody. I'm sending them to the Discord group, okay?
Okay.
Hey,
I'll tell you if
so,
they're in the right order. They are not, Cody. Read the second one first.
Watch out, someone's coming.
hey, what's up,
I
guys?
see.
Down there. Oh, that's you. I thought you were someone else.
I ran over here because 2 of them were going to attack me at once, and I wasn't going to live.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a deer.
I was hoping I would lead them over here, and y'all could
Throw
help
them
me
down
be
the stairs.
Jesus.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, our bot is down.
So, what do you want me to read it?
Anybody see what that guy's doing?
You
Alright,
want me to
just
read the
watch
second
it.
one?
Yeah, second one first, and then first one. It somehow sent in reverse for some stupid reason.
Discord does that a lot.
You can read it out loud if you want. It's actually kind of funny.
You know, lame ass freeze gun.
Johnny, that's Johnny Quick, who is basically evil Flash.
Some evil Flash, but not reverse. Oh, there's 2 of them.
It's like alternate dimension evil Flash. One of them's gone. Are you doing
I
okay?
killed this one. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna get into this corner and read it.
Well, I'm your bodyguard.
Okay.
We'll see how long that lasts. I have Juggernaut whipped and ready if I need it.
Okay.
Basically, I, get a lot of damage resistant. 2 of them are coming, Cody.
Okay. Sorry, the last thing I read was Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
You'll love it. It's freaking awesome.
He ran.
Here, I'll get out of the way. Go. He tried jumping behind me. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They
I will
have
fart. Some
3
recalling
traps
an
set
effort.
up. There's 2 of them just standing right here in the middle, and they're not doing
That was
anything.
perfect timing. It was right as he fell down.
Yeah. Just...
There's legitimately 3 of them
all
just
3
standing in the
of
middle,
them
not
on
doing anything.
All 3
Wait.
of them are on B, Cody.
Oh shoot! I'll be coming. I just mentioned the fact that I was reading it, and literally just to make his gun automatically like a voice trigger is Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
Yes.
That's amazing.
There's legitimately just
Let me on
3
the
of them
point.
standing on the point doing
I got an
nothing
idea.
until you approach.
Righteous. I have an idea on how to... Wait, it looks like... I have an idea, actually, to get rid of one of them and make this a better fight. Where are you, Righteous? Just don't die, I'm coming over. I'm gonna jump on one of them.
Okay, good luck.
Well, they're right under the bridge, I need them to move. Come on, come on. I see you down there. Stop being a wuss. Take your death like a man.
I'm kicking them over towards you. Like I'm trying to get one of them
I'm just
towards
coming
you.
down.
Well done. Did all that for nothing.
They were still under it.
I was getting them out, and our little AI is stuck over here in the fire.
I think they're at A, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't get her
Found
out.
it.
Oh well.
He's going to B.
Sometimes you gotta leave your teammates to die, you know? Captain America says we don't trade lives. Captain Me says fuck it. Lives are expendable sometimes. Oh my god, I just put 2 traps on top of each other. Time to stab myself in the leg.
Take it, Cody. Okay, now finish that comment.
Okay. Let's see. Aha! Oh jeez. You think that hurts? Wait until it thaws out. Oh my gosh, that's the difference between you and him, besides having 2 legs.
Yeah. You
Fucking
see what I mean?
Christ.
Captain Cold is secretly, like, extremely awesome. And you see why he's one of my favorite DC villains.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I like the idea that he beats like evil Flash, and he's like, you can't hold a candle to my Flash, so fuck off.
That's basically what he says. He's like, you're not as good as the actual dude you sing.
You weren't even half the challenge, he is.
He pretty much says, like, I could beat Flash anytime, but we have mutual respect, so I never go for the kill. He could easily freeze Flash's legs and just bust them like he did Johnny's.
I remember the time in the Flash TV show that showed their mutual respect by Flash taking Captain Cold out to the middle of the woods, showing his face, and then leaving him there to like find his way home.
You dick.
And there was a time when the city was in danger and Flash asked for his help, and he's like, no, I'm not going to help you. And then Flash said, I thought you said you grew up here and you love this place. And he said, I did and I do. And then he's like, and that's like the core that snaps that gets Captain Cold to work with the Flash, is that he's in his city that he has to protect. So, you know, that's...
Yeah, Captain Cold is an awesome villain, and I don't think people give him enough credit.
There was one joke he told in the Flash TV show. They had to get something from a room that King Shark was patrolling in.
Yeah.
And Captain Cold was on one side of the door, Flash on the other, because he got locked in. And Captain Cold looks at Flash and says, if you save me, I'll put in a good word for you with my sister.
Because she's the golden glider.
Yeah, it was fucking funny. I love the Flash TV show.
Injustice, it was so sad in Injustice that she's dead. And
Yeah.
he wants revenge at Superman.
Yeah.
Who could blame him? Like, seriously. I mean, Black Manta is kind of doing the same thing. Black Manta is secretly awesome too, by the way. You want me to look up an awesome Black Manta moment?
Remember that time Mr. Freeze actually saved his
stop
wife
you.
and then she turned into a fire bitch?
Yeah, I hate that. You remember when Captain Cold actually got ice powers for a little bit? Did that actually happen?
Jesus Christ.
Just like how Firefly once got fire powers and became phosphorus.
Yeah.
All these bots have 0 latency, lucky.
Yeah, they're
Switch.
bots.
They are
Good job,
those
Righteous. You
switches.
saved Bob. You saved Bob. Okay, seriously. Everyone, one at a time.
Goodbye.
Find the flames!
It's like one at a time. We're all trying to shove her.
No, that's the thing. We're all hitting her at once. It really is that scene from...
No, freaking Righteous and me earlier were fighting a black prior, and it was actually like
Yeah.
really dumb how much they were blocking. And then eventually I just stabbed him in the foot, and Righteous killed him. I'm
You know
like,
what
it's like he's Iron Man and we're Bucky and Cap, just beating the snot out of it.
You know, my favorite part about the moment we just had is that we were all shoving her back and forth, and then I just headbutt her in the fucking gut.
Ouch.
Oh god, imagine headbutting a Shigoki in the stomach.
He would puke.
Jesus.
What the heck?
I could imagine
You okay,
Shaman
Cody?
getting covered in vomit and then
I'm kinda
tasting it.
dead.
Alright, where are you? I can help you.
No, you can't. I'm like in the water.
Oh, you're at A, I'm going then. I'll meet you there.
I'll be at C.
No.
I set up a stun trap at the one door that they seem to use most. Hey, it worked! Oh god! Oh god! It ceases to work when there's 2 of them!
Cody, can you finish her off and I'll go get Righteous? Or you get him, you're faster.
Wait, wait,
You
wait.
go help him, I'll catch up to you. He's
I'm
at
standing
A,
like
assuming.
right outside of C.
Let's see. He said he's fighting 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Did you help?
Why are you running off the point? There's someone here.
I'm trying to chase him. Into the flames.
That scared me. I thought you went in as well.
I did too for a second, and it would have pissed me off because you can't throw yourself in the flames normally.
Really? I'll test that out.
We
He's
tried.
right. You can't.
I wish you
Yeah,
could.
we tried to dunk ourselves into the lava and we were
Maybe I can teleport in there.
You know
Make
what?
it in there eventually.
Oh
Never in my life
gosh.
could I think I'd hear something as ludicrous as, I want to burn alive.
I want to teleport into the fire.
Fuck, I didn't even get to take one of them with me. I tried. I got killed by Dr. Nugget 4.
I'm coming, Righteous. I killed the Black Friar on B.
Nice.
How many are there?
2. And someone came up here to fight one of them. I don't know if it was Cody or the bot. I couldn't get a good glance at them, but I know they're there.
I got one. Where is the other at? It's Cody, by the way.
Got him.
Nice, I'm being rezzed.
Yeah, Cody.
Resurrection.
Wait, I think one of them is up here. Righteous, watch out.
What's happened?
One of them chased you down. He's over here. Thank you. Need my stamina back. Okay, prick.
Nice. Jesus.
Righteous, someone's on like the steps coming up, I think. Yeah, someone's coming towards us.
Hold on, let them get up here and they'll get stunned.
Ow! Sound like a grenade, like a flashbang.
Yeah, it's essentially that.
I think it took away all her stamina. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
There.
it's what it's
She's
supposed to
dead.
do. Oh hey, a bear trap. That's even more useful, ironically.
Wait, do you have a bear trap too?
He has both of them. One of them's, they're both out here. 2 of them are.
I have a bear trap, a stun
Three of them
trap,
are.
and a bleeding trap. And then my other one
They're
is for me
coming
to
over
heal.
there.
I got one. I got Kensei to myself, just saying. I can handle it.
Okay, well, I'm getting the one behind you.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna sit here peacefully until someone like needs help. Nope, never mind.
Welcome to die.
Imagine going to a theme park called Die and someone says, "Welcome to Die." And then, like, the
I'd be
police
like,
are there.
Nice to meet you, Magneto.
The police are there 20. Okay. I've set up a double trap in case someone wants to come up here.
There's only one left, and we kind of gangbanged him.
Guys, watch me stab myself in the
Sorry, I
leg.
sliced your face off.
For Honor seems like the type of game that would make a cool movie, but no one would do the movie justice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with
It would be
that.
like Warcraft.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those games that has potential, but if someone took it on in any form, live action or animated, they'd fuck it up in some way, shape, or form. Fuck yeah,
I
High
think if
Forge.
Overwatch had just been a movie.
Honestly, I feel like if they made an Overwatch movie, the movie would be much better than the game.
Probably.
Because the animated shorts are amazing.
Some of them are.
Generally, the animation is what makes it good, so.
The animation is good, I can give them that, but like, Divas and Widowmakers are shit, and I'm not even saying that because I hate Diva, because I like Widowmaker, but theirs are shit. Widow's is boring, Divas is boring, and Zenyatta still hasn't gotten one where he's like the most interesting character.
They could make, like, a prequel movie about, like, the fight with the older Doomfists, but they don't. It would be amazing if they did.
I still thought it should have just been a movie in the first place.
Yeah, it fits better as a movie than a game. It's no Team Fortress 2, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah.
Team Fortress 2, however, is so sandbox and malleable that if there was a movie about it, it would probably be amazing. And if anyone made a movie and fucked it up, I would wonder how they ever got a license to direct in the first place.
Jeez.
Granted,
There's
you don't need
probably fan
a...
films out there.
There's literally only one TF2 fan film that exists, and it's one that takes place in the future, now that Overwatch is a thing. And all the TF2 members come back together. All are completely different, pretty much. Scout is buff, Envy's a paraplegic, and Demoman is sober now, so he has a British accent, but he gets drunk later and has a Scottish accent back. That's about it. And it's just all of Team Fortress 2 fighting Soldier 76, young Soldier 76, in a tank.
Yeah, that sounds kind of sick.
Oh, it was fun to watch, definitely. You can tell it was made kind of parody. The Heavy had a really high-pitched voice, as opposed to a lower-pitched voice. And he yells literally all of his fucking lines.
Jeez. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, here are... just letting you all know ahead of time, I'm not trying to make Black Manta look like a hero like I did Captain Cold.
Yeah.
Because you know Black Manta doesn't give a crap. He is out for blood.
He'll
He's
beat the
vicious
crap
and
out of every
He's
single
out for
one.
revenge. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about being a hero. But that second comic page that I put on there is from the same comic where Captain Cold kills the evil Flash. Apparently, Black Manta's killing like an evil Alfred Pennyworth.
No, Jesus.
And what he says is like harrowing. I'm not kidding.
When I hear evil Alfred Pennyworth, I imagine Alfred with like a huge twisty mustache and like furled up
He
like
actually
hair.
doesn't have any. He actually doesn't have a mustache.
Ah,
He had a
so
bowler
he's
hat,
Alfred
though.
from the movies. Got it.
He had a bowler hat though, if that says anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Righteous. Do you know about that Scooby-Doo movie they're doing next year?
The 13 Ghost one, yeah.
No, he's talking about a different one.
Oh, is it the Zombie Island one?
No.
No. It's
Oh,
a movie that's gonna be in theaters.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably read about it today.
I read about it and I actually want to watch it.
I'm under
Apparently
the
the story
assumption
that-
that it's gonna be animated.
The storyline about the storyline about it is that it's Scooby and the gang teaming up with a bunch of iconic Hanna-Barbera heroes to stop a plan that Dick Dastardly has, and this
That
time he's a threat.
sounds fucking amazing. That sounds
I'm
like
not even kidding. Like I saw this and I was like, what? Right,
That sounds like an
Thank you.
that sounds like an episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, actually, except Dick Dastardly wasn't in it.
Move over, Infinity War.
Oh, that shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
Yeah.
Dick Dastardly is
I'm
fucking
not-
Thanos.
Madly, grab the Infinity Gauntlet.
I don't really go leave.
Like Scoob! I don't feel so good.
Oh, they both don't feel
I
so
knew I
good.
should have used 15% of my power instead of 10.
Righteous.
Fuck!
You may need some help. 1 second.
If
Sorry, I'm
Shaggy
just protecting
farts
some-
once, he destroys the earth.
Jeez.
I'm protecting Zone C.
Oh my
and I
god,
think-
there's 3! Righteous, I'm sorry, but I need to go.
It's
I'm not
cool.
gonna make it, probably. I'm just saying, I'm
I'll
probably gonna die
respawn.
anyway. The shaman's a cunt.
Oh,
I
there's
know,
a
I
shaman
play her.
over there as well.
Hold on, I'll come kill myself and then res you.
I'm sorry, but she is actually the worst. I'm looking at the tactical view and I see Cody just playing with the grass.
You see, it's actually
That's Righteous
fair.
fights the entire team.
I've been protecting this side. Whenever someone shows up, I kick them off the bridge.
Whenever someone shows up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that really
See, that person was scared of me. She was about to run on the bridge, and then she just turned back.
Fun
Vengeance.
fact.
That's a fireball.
My favorite part of the Fusion Fall map, which is also my least favorite part, is the Hani Baba Temple, and it's literally just a whole Hanna-Barbera reference. Like, I couldn't find it myself, but I know there's somewhere in the area where there's, like, cave drawings or, like, carvings and stuff of, like, Hanna-Barbera characters.
That sounds neat.
Who's the blue idiot down there?
It's a bot.
Oh, it's the bot.
It's really
I was hoping
cool.
it was Cody. Cody's over there.
You want to make me kid?
Can you see Cody? I could
I
actually
see him, yeah. I saw him push someone.
He's just sitting there.
Oh,
Cody,
yeah,
you
maybe.
obviously have enough time to read the Black Manta comic. Actually, a Conqueror's coming your way.
Oh, yeah? Where?
2 people are coming your way.
Oh, yeah? Come at me, bro! Die!
Fucking
Oh,
Christ.
no, he didn't fall off! Fall off!
Cody's like,
There.
my plan doesn't work.
Oh, no. If it doesn't work the first time, then kick them again with your blue eyes white foot.
If at first you don't succeed, give up and go cry about it.
Okay, that's what I usually do. Also, I was
What
gonna
else are you
say-
supposed to do?
Righteous, did you know I actually am using Black Manta?
Yes.
Oh my.
Cameron,
I
even
know
though
you've
you
been
gave me
excited to
crap
do
for
it,
just
so.
sitting over here the entire time, I literally have my 4th ability. Yeah, the last person's coming towards B.
Hold on,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
I
we
got
see him.
him. Dead. What the fuck? Hey, so he might be getting up there because I kind of fell to my death. Hello.
I jumped on him.
I tried to. Apparently he runs faster than I fall.
Okay, now read the comic, Cody.
But darn it, I'm trying to finish this, Cameron.
It's freaking awesome. Righteous, you should too. Just saying, these guys are like in my top 5 of favorite DC games.
That's great to know, Cameron. I don't care
That's
that
why
much for DC.
Well, I like DC over Marvel personally.
I like Marvel more. I just hate their Disney. I will clean them like a fish.
That's Aquaman's wife, by the way.
Oh, boy.
I cannot help you now.
Mara's vagina
What?
probably always smells like fish.
There's a
a fish
Black
taco.
Manta saying they all die.
Jesus, evil
Get
evil
them all,
Alfred is
Melissa.
like gray.
Is that one of them? I love that. Just get them all. Is that one of them?
Is evil Alfred gray because he's dying, or is he gray because he's just regularly fucking gray?
No idea. By the way, I think that's Scarecrow that Captain Colt's talking about.
Nice.
I can't remember if it's a good or bad Scarecrow though.
Scarecrow is a
Probably a
really
good
fucking.
guy.
Scarecrow's a cool character. He should be used more.
He's my favorite DC character.
I like
Character,
that he.
like period.
It needs to be him or Batman.
I
He's
like that
definitely my favorite villain.
Scarecrow is underutilized in movies, but they could do like really cool shit with him.
I bet if we all said our favorite heroes and villains from DC, they would all be wildly different.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so wait, Cody, who's your favorite DC hero and villain?
Well, villain is Scarecrow and hero is Batman.
Righteous.
The Flash and Mr. Freeze.
Mine is Dr. Fate and Darkseid.
Huh.
Sounds alright.
What I love is, thing is, Cameron knows I grew up with Batman basically my whole childhood.
Yeah, we even met him and Robin at Six Flags, and they were dressed up like the Batman and Robin from Batman and Robin.
Yeah, and they signed my shirt.
Good
Sounds
times.
awesome. I
And
wish
Wonder
Batman
Woman
would
was
sign
there
my
too.
shirt.
I wish Batman would sign my shirt.
But
Batman signed my face!
what I love is that we go from Cody, guys with no superpowers, to Righteous, guys with superpowers, to me, gods.
Yeah.
I think technically only Flash is a superpower. I don't think being, like, immune to the cold is much of a superpower.
It depends on which version you look at.
Yeah, I know in the Batman he has actual powers, but usually he's just a man with a gun.
Either way,
That's a quasi-quote from a rap battle I was in.
I remember. It was mine.
Yeah. Multi did a really good Sub-Zero.
Yes, he did. Okay, whoever did that, I want to skin you alive.
Fuck. No! I tried to headbutt this woman in the stumgina.
Hi.
Yo.
I'm going to sue you.
Okay, I'll follow you. Seems like he needs it.
Well, I'll see you here, haha!
Okay, I really shouldn't have saved you after that.
I wanted to stab him.
It's like, I could have let you die.
I could have let me die too, for being fair.
I'll just do what I did last round. I'll just protect this little area. The last time we were here.
Quick, everyone, knock him up!
Make him pregnant?
Yes.
You said knock him up.
Yes, I
I don't
know.
know why, Cameron. I'm kind of sad we didn't record that one SpongeBob episode that came on. The Punch and Paranoia one.
I did like that one, but...
Hello, Clawsome.
It's episodes like that why Mr. Krabs is one of my favorite SpongeBob characters.
Yeah. Oh god. Hi. So, is this one of your friends?
No.
He's really powerful.
More like he's just combo happy moron.
Guys, remember the
I
episode
would
of
just try to live. I can take bullets.
guys remember the episode of SpongeBob where he was given like a special fucking pair of rubber ass boots?
Yes.
I'm
And
hitting him from afar.
okay, so I found out if I'm close enough to my
can't
bomb when
block
it goes
this, buddy.
off, I can get affected by it.
Well, yeah. That's how it is with my catapult.
The light shined through the ceiling.
Nice. Holy crap. Did you read the 2 comics, Cody?
Yes, that's what I was
What did you
talking
think?
about. I thought it was pretty dark.
Well, that's what Black Panther is.
That's what
I mean,
DC
how would
is
you
currently.
feel if Aquaman killed your dad?
Pretty sick about it.
I was about to say,
Man.
okay, what if Aquaman killed your mom because you care a lot more about that?
Wish Aquaman would kill my dad.
Well, I'd be the
I don't
white
mean to-
manta, which is the good version.
I don't mean to like laugh about that, but I like the idea of like some edgy kid being, oh, I wish Aquaman would kill my dad. Wish he was real so he could do that. Just make it real!
The immediate reaction to the joke feels great. I fucking... So, James Gunn is pulling Suicide Squad into a 100% completely different direction, and the only original
Right.
cast member coming
Oh, there's
back is
2 of them.
Amanda Waller, I
I'm
believe.
here.
Really? I like the guy who played Boomerang.
I don't think they've talked about Boomerang at all. All I know is that they won't be bringing back Will Smith or Margot Robbie, I believe.
Good.
They might bring back Margot
Especially
Robbie, but I
that
know
Will
they're also
Smith.
not... Also know they're not bringing back
Watch my
Jared
force
Leto.
powers. Look at my force powers.
That's pretty sick. I am Darth Vader. Sorry, I got to do it over the courts.
Of course. Yeah, I'm
I'm
glad
so
they're not
local.
bringing back Will Smith.
2 of them are here.
I hope I hope James Gunn's Suicide Squad is good. I have high hopes after Guardians of the Galaxy, but I also have low hopes because he's the one what did Scooby-Doo.
I mean, I love that Disney's like, get out of here, and then DC's like, oh, we'll take him.
It's like, hey, you did something pretty good. We could use your help and judgment, please. Please, we're begging you.
You made good movies, and the reason they fired you was from like a decade ago.
I
I'd
wanna
like to get revenge, basically.
I
How
wanna
would you
live.
like to make good movies while Marvel's Brie Larson is tearing them apart?
I want to live under the idea that Warner Brothers is giving James Gunn, quote, redemption for fucking Scooby-Doo up, like back in the early 2000s.
Well, now he's going to make a bad movie good.
I like this, like, hey, listen, you fucked up one of our most close-to-heart properties ever. How would you like to fix another one of them?
I mean, basically, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
you can
those
more...
Scooby-Doo movies weren't good, but instead of making a crappy one from the beginning, you're going to make a bad movie good. Because
Yeah.
there's no way you can make this movie any worse than it actually is.
Pretty much, yeah. I like the idea, it's like, alright, we're assigning you this movie that sucked, because there's no way you can do worse. I think the best
Don't
part...
have CGI Scooby-Doo.
The best part of that movie was that Kronk was practical and that it actually looked good.
I think my favorite part was Captain Boomerang. He was funny. He was
Yeah.
the only one there. And Croc's one line that he said throughout the entire movie.
He said 3, actually.
Well, yeah, but the one that everyone remembers.
Which one?
The one where they're in the bar and he's like, and Will Smith is like, well, ugly as sin. And he's like, screw you. He's like, says you, I'm beautiful. And I'm like,
Yeah, the best line from him that I remember is, this is my home, you're just visitors, when they're going to the fucking sewers.
I mean, I still don't understand why they had Killer Croc instead of King Shark, I'll be honest.
Because it was easier to do practically, and David Ayer hates using fucking CG.
King Shark wouldn't really require CG if you, like, actually tried.
I guess that depends on the style of King Shark. I think King Shark had also been shown on The Flash at the time. And I don't think...
Use the King Shark from the Suicide Squad animated movie.
Yeah. I don't know, David Ayer I think just liked Killer Croc more. I don't fucking know. David Ayer's a fucking...
I mean, I like Killer Croc more too, but it's not like he did anything.
Yeah. I mean, if they used King Shark, they probably would have done the same shit if we're being honest.
Yay, I did something!
I kind of hope
Listen,
Bane
I love
is
that.
in
That was
Suicide
funny,
Squad too.
Yeah.
I still love Killer Croc. Yeah, I did something.
I hope...
he did more than what he did in freaking Suicide Squad.
What are you guys' opinion on the idea that, what's his name, Dave Bautista could potentially play Bane at any point?
That'd be awesome.
I'd be down, yeah.
There are so many people I found online who hate the idea, because they think, for one, Bautista's unintelligent, which is borderline not true. Not wanting to talk to people doesn't make you unintelligent. Granted, that example that I pulled up is just from, like, one, like, promotional thing they did for Infinity War, where he said, I was hoping I could get through this without talking. But he's not an unintelligent dude, and he's a really good actor. He'd be better than Tom Hardy. But, like, there's such a huge community that hates the idea of Bautista being Bane. And I'm sitting here like, dude, this would be awesome. He'd be perfect.
Bane's great. I mean, Bautista's great. Cody knows I've loved him for years.
Yeah. Also, his previous work with James Gunn has been pretty good.
Yeah.
And if he
He's big.
If he plays Bane the way that he plays Drax when Drax is serious, it'd be, fuck. It'd be perfect.
There was no one down there. Why'd you do that?
My finger fucking twitched. It was a shitty situation.
Oh god, now there's someone here.
Nice. Fuck.
Give it a second, I'll get
But
you.
yeah, I think Bautista would be a perfect Bane, and I would love to see Bane in Suicide Squad too. I want to see Bane done justice for once on the big screen, where he's smart, strong, and not played by Tom Hardy.
I just beat two of them, by the way. Oh, a third one, great. I beat two of them, and now a third one shows up out of nowhere.
I wonder...
This is your ally.
Because There's a chance they're gonna recast Joker, given this new movie where they're already recasting a million other people or something like that. They're either recast because it's a reboot. Yeah, it's a reboot as far as I know. So they're supposed to be recasting.
Oh my god!
Can someone else kill these people? They're all coming my way, right? You might as well respawn, because 3 more showed up.
Jesus. But
Jesus, is anyone else doing anything? Because apparently I'm just fighting everyone. Jesus Christ. I killed 3 of them, just saying, and then another 3 showed up. Isn't that fantastic?
And now she is gone. I'm going back to it.
I wonder
Thank
who
you,
all
that was
they'll
annoying
put
AF.
in Suicide Squad 2. Or I guess Suicide Squad, it's a reboot now.
Jeez, I would hate to be like in frickin'... I would hate to be a human player with this, because you can't even see it.
Yeah?
I'm gonna scratch my back.
I assume you can see the red circle, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you're not gonna see that coming up the ladder.
Yeah? It's amazing. It makes it perfect. It's a perfect actual trap. Excuse me, sir. You are not welcome here.
Excuse me, young squire.
Excuse me, young squire. Ouch.
I just realized I didn't put a bear trap there. That was the stamina trap.
Righteous, Cody, what happened?
I got knocked off by 1 punch. She didn't even guard break me.
1 punch!
Shut up. That anime is overrated.
Really?
Most anime
I
is
thought you liked
overrated.
it.
I liked it, but I can like something but still think it's overrated because it's not one of my favorites, far from it, but I still think people give it way, like, a lot more credit than it deserves.
It's fair. It's like Attack on Titan, except I've watched parts of both, and I think One Punch Man is more fun.
I still think JoJo's the best anime.
There's only one person in the world who shares my opinion on Conan, so... Excuse me, sir! Oh, Jesus, we jumped at the same person.
At the same exact time, so no one lost any health.
We both attacked him at once. He never had a chance.
Murder.
I love killing, I love murder!
Get off me, you wildebeest!
Good news. We officially have 3 traps, so no enemies can get up here without getting hit. And the one over there, that
Without our permission.
the one over there, the open entrance emitting gas, that makes the enemy bleed if they hit it. Boy, a player playing Shaman would be annoying to fight. Let me set up a bear trap there.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You're not welcome here. What the fuck? He's gonna get hit by a stamina trap, so it doesn't matter much.
It hit me.
Fuck.
It didn't even affect him.
Oh, that's even worse. What the fuck? I'm watching the fight from a distance.
I got one of them now.
Nice.
Righteous, I'm coming. Just...
Yeah.
That was
the
way
last
closer
one?
than it should have been.
Oh, I
I'm
found him.
over at A.
Down there, B.
You know, I kind of hope Killer Frost is in the Suicide Squad movie.
Did I hit her? I threw a Triton. I think I hit her, actually.
I mean, you stopped her from hitting me, so you probably did. Oh god.
Hello, Cody.
I threw a Triton
Stab
at
myself
someone.
in
I
leg.
think I hit her. Oh, I like that you and Righteous do that.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good
touch that.
match.
Yeah.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Oh god.
Man, we've gotten Sentinel once today.
Yeah, I know. It's freaking annoying.
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
You see, this is why I like killing 4, where we can really, pick the map.
Yeah.
What I love is that they keep their seasonal maps. That's amazing.
I want to play at... What is it? I want to play at Snowy Christmas Hanamura. And Halloween Hollywood. Because literally that was like the best map.
Yeah, it was certainly up there.
If Overwatch wants to gain its audience back, they should make a whole new set of modes in arcade that is just called, labeled events, and you can play any of the different event modes.
Yeah, people have been wanting that for a long time, but they wouldn't make it special.
Have you told Righteous about the next patch that's coming out?
Oh yeah, every character's getting a buff and a nerf. At least one.
Cool.
Yeah,
Some of them
and
are
also,
ridiculous.
yeah. Well, for one, Roadhog only got a buff. He didn't even get a nerf. And his buff is greatly appreciated, and basically, you're now able to hook people that have movement abilities, so like Tracer's Blink, Diva's like getting back into the mech, Widow's hook, things like that, and you can hook them out of it.
I'd like to imagine Diva just like crawling into the mech and then you hook her and pull her back and the fucking mech disappears.
No, that's the thing. The mech, literally, like, her ultimate's gone once you do that, because they made that one thing where the ultimate's gone if you like get killed right as you press it. Her mech goes away if you hook her right as she uses it.
Nice. Sounds really useful.
Also,
I do plan on trying Overwatch again once they add this next patch with the new guy I'm assuming is coming with as well.
yeah, also Junkrat is ridiculous now. Like, really ridiculous.
What is his thing, Cody?
Basically, oh, shoot, I'm dying. Basically, his whole thing is that, now his bombs, oh, what the fuck? His bombs that usually do 120 damage on direct hit will now do 160 on a direct hit.
Wait till he tries to res his friend, by the way.
So, if you get a direct hit on, say, a Tracer or a Baby Diva, they are dead. Also, a lot of characters can experience knockback now while they're in the air or a dashing ability. So characters like Diva's Flight and Farrah's Flight can actually get knocked back while in the air.
That's the third time you ran into me and interrupted my execution.
They all died.
I was in the middle of killing one of them. They got the hit and I didn't get to punch them back.
They died just for hitting you. A shameful death, but a death nonetheless. It's like how Glass Joe somehow beat Nick Bruiser. Nick Bruiser hit him and then died of a spontaneous heart attack.
He caught on fire. Just burst into flame. But, is there any other ones, Cody, that you'd want to tell him?
I'm trying to think, because he only plays as Junkrat.
I haven't played as Junkrat in a long time.
I mean, Doomfist, I guess you did play as him every now and then.
I also played as Soldier McCree sometimes.
I know Doomfist and Soldier got buffed a ridiculous amount, especially Doomfist.
Boy. Yeah, Doomfist was made kind of useless last time I tried playing him. You couldn't get a hit in edgewise.
Yeah, basically, they reduced all of his cooldowns by 1 second, which surprisingly helps. And they made it where his punch goes farther.
Nice. Have they touched Torbjorn at all? I assume they have. What the fuck?
They did. They gave him more health.
Oh boy. Not that he needs it too much, but that's alright. I don't mind it.
No, but basically, the whole thing is that they changed up armor a lot in this patch. And basically for Torbjorn, they made it where he has 50 extra armor. Because armor got changed up a lot. Basically, to put it in short terms, I guess. Things like Zarya's Beam, May's Frost Gun do only 25% normal damage that they would do to armor. But some things like explosive weapons like Junkrat's Frag Launcher do a lot more damage to armor.
Seems legit.
So they gave him more resistances, but also more weaknesses.
Yeah, explosives do a lot towards armor, but beams and things like that don't do much to it.
Be careful
Which
being in that
honestly makes
circle.
sense.
I put my stamina trap there.
Thank you, by the way.
I'm
Wait. Oh, that was the bot that helped me. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought
useful
it was Cameron
sometimes.
because he had the flag.
Yeah, it's not like a Paladins or Overwatch where the bots will kind of just watch you die and do nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was one of you two because he actually helped me a lot.
We've been over at A the whole time, protecting it.
I've been at C. doing
Hello,
what I can.
tall lady. Die, tall lady.
I think we got her.
It's funny because from what I could
yeah.
see, I slashed her on the ankle and she's just like, oh, nope, I'm done.
There's something that Cody told me about the new character that a lot of people don't like.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
what
he
is
hates
that?
gay people.
Oh. Okay.
I like it personally.
I don't really see a problem with it. It's a character, but I have a minor problem in the fact that the only reason they put him there is because of the backlash on Soldier being gay.
Oh, isn't it like he legit he hates on Tracer and Soldier more than anyone?
Yeah, what I find funny is that people have reported that he also gives hate to Zarya, which I can see her being gay in the first place, but I think that just means that they're hinting at it. You see
Hello,
him, right?
Blackfriar.
Yeah, I'm curious about the new hero. I do want to try him out, because he does look fun, actually.
Batista.
Yeah, basically. And his immortality field looks ridiculous.
It's a freaking ability. Isn't Lucio like dead now? Like,
Yeah,
he
Lucio
sucks.
is crippled on the ground. Yeah, they nerfed
I
Lucio.
do not care about because I never liked Lucio to begin with.
Motherfucker.
Basically, oh my god.
Lucio is the only healer I could actually play, so.
Well, he's shit now. Oh my god, how did I just do that?
Awesome. This
I just
means
did a move and I
I'll...
have no idea how I did it.
Righteous, I'm getting you. Give me a second.
Alright. Well, I'll never be able to play the healer on our team if we ever play again, so...
Yeah, you don't tell
Oh,
what they
unless you
did.
like Baptiste, who knows?
Maybe.
Baptiste looks like a... Baptiste's a flat combat medic.
Which I like.
I
I like medics that can defend themselves but aren't ridiculous.
Yeah, thing is, he's like perfectly in the middle, at least looking at it.
like that he has a Dragon Ball style scouter.
Yeah. He looks interesting, and the immortality field is a very cool idea. And also, some other stuff that they did is that they actually made it where there's a sound effect if one of your shots hit, so you know when they hit. But there's also a different sound effect to make it where your shot hit, but it didn't do damage because of an ability.
Makes sense.
Which I
TF2
really
has
like
had that for a
honestly.
while, and it's the most useful thing in the world. Now all they need is to have, like, the game show you the damage you've done with each hit.
Yeah.
Because that's another really useful thing from Team Fortress 2 and other games like it.
I threw a trident at the dude. Ain't that cool?
Okay, so the bot just did a taunt where he lays on the ground and eats fucking grapes.
What?
Yeah, he's
That's
like
funny.
got on the ground and lowered grapes to his mask.
What the heck?
It's kind of funny, but at the same time he's wearing the fucking mask, so he looks like a goddamn idiot.
I've never seen someone look so cool yet so stupid at the same time. Not until I met that Centurion.
I really fucking... I've discussed with people about how I would love to make a class shooter type game and also like a classic fighting type game.
Yeah.
To be fair, those are the two types of games I would want to make if given choice.
Yeah. The second one's decently easy. All you have to do is find someone who's like decent with Mugen and then find someone who can like mod in voice effects and then you can just add voices and shit.
See, I'm good with coding Mugen and all that. My problem is I cannot make sprites. Because if you gave me the sprites, I could more than likely do it. Because I've made Mugen characters before. And heck, right now I'm making a King K. Rool.
I would be very heavily down to hire someone or get somebody to make like actual sprites and like sprite animation stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
You need to do what they did for Mortal Kombat and just take pictures of the real thing.
Then get them like super fucking pixelated.
And then the communist fighting game will be born.
To be fair, I would love it if I could like somehow like make sprites for like the Communist Party and Scar and Nitro characters.
Yeah.
I think because there are websites where you can just easily make sprites. There's one, it's like Yo-Yo Games Game Maker, which gives you like a small sprite maker, but I don't know if you can export the sprites, which creates its own situation. I could probably contact my cousin. He's into game creation. I know he can probably make sprites. He's working on his own little RPG game, I believe. I don't know if he's still working on it or not, actually. He might have given it up. I hope not, though, because he had a decent amount of progress.
Yeah, I've been working on a Mugen mod, which, yeah, I think it's been going decent so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically what it is that it's supposed to basically be Marvel vs. Capcom on there, because it adds a bunch of people, but I'm also recreating like the original system, like swapping system, and I'm giving every character a parry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going well so far. Yeah, it's going well so far, and someone's making a Kingpin in that style, so I'm very tempted to get that when they're done with it.
Dude, Kingpin and Marvel vs. Capcom would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Or at least I asked you, I was like, get the Kingpin.
You asked me if there was one, I said no, and I look on the site today, and it's like, oh, well, I'm working on one right now. I'm like, well then.
Imagine if, like, there's another official Marvel vs. Capcom game with the Kingpin in it.
That'd be sick.
He's more popular now than ever because of Insomniac Spider-Man.
And Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, and yeah.
He's been basically... Miles and fucking, like, Kingpin have been shown to a lot more mainstream popularity because of those two things.
Yeah.
I think Noir has as well, which makes me happy.
Oh, dude. If they put Spider-Man Noir and Marvel vs. Capcom as, like, at least an alternate skin, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's an alternate skin at least. Which, to be fair, Spider-Man 2099 was gonna be a playable character in the third game.
Go to you get him, I'll finish her off. Hopefully.
I've always wanted to, like, be able to go back and play the older Marvel vs. Capcoms, but I have no idea how, or even if I can.
Oh god, my camera messed up.
The second one's good, but the AI is a bunch of dickheads.
Sounds about right.
You can easily emulate the first one, which the first one's fine.
They block everything. I played it and I hated it.
The first one's fair though. The only bad part about the first game is the fucking Hulk. But you love the Hulk, so you probably play as him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we also have to fight him still.
Yeah, which Hulk is the best character in the game.
Our bot is kicking the crap out of him.
Yeah,
The Greg won. He kicks the crap out of every single one of them. Yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom as a concept is always really cool to me.
I've always loved it. I mean, it's my favorite fighting game series, now if only it wasn't dead.
Yeah.
Of course.
Basically, since it's dead, it's got to lean towards Street Fighter.
I still wish... Because, I don't know, I feel like it could still work to do a Marvel versus, or not Marvel versus Capcom, like a DC Universe versus, like, Mortal Kombat game, if they did it better. Because the first one, the only thing really bad about the first one to most people is that it was T-rated. And, like...
Because who in their right mind thought that would be a good idea?
For a Mortal Kombat game, crossover or not.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, I feel like it could work, oh jeez, I feel like it could work now a lot more than ever, because the DC movies, I don't think any of the movies have been R-rated, but I know for a fact that...
This is the part where you fall down.
Live action, actually, the animated ones have been, R-rated so
if
far.
anyone
So
needs shields, let me know.
Alright. I need to... Eric, do you care if we, like, stop queuing up after this match?
Yeah.
fuck, I just got killed by Vicky Chaos. But yeah,
Whoa.
I feel like
Someone's here, Cody.
I feel like they
coming.
could make an M-rated Mortal Kombat versus DC universe, given that DC Animated thinks that you have to be like R-rated to get people to watch you now. So
Cody, get her. I'll work on Guan Yu.
also
Sure.
imagine an official game with DC characters where like you beat someone up as Joker and then he goes "fuck you."
I remember the Arkham Assault on Arkham movie where he's like, "I'm here, bitches."
Yeah. Imagine that shit as an intro. He's like, "I'm here, bitches," and then you see like Johnny Cage, and he's like, "Huh?" And I thought I was full of myself. God, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
die to
God.
Vicky Chaos again.
One goes down, another shows up.
Bum,
Yeah,
bum,
frickin'
Find
bum.
you.
Another one bites my ass. Bum, 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 bum.
Unlimited stamina for a short amount of time.
Oh,
woman.
gosh.
So, like, are you kidding me?
Thank you.
My lamp won't turn on, which means either
We're fighting, like, everyone right now.
I'm trying to get my
I think he
fucking
wasn't
lamp.
talking about that. Oh, you
Nice.
gotta be kidding me.
I don't know. I can't see to
I didn't
tell
even
you,
bother
Ma.
going for the execute.
Cody, I'm nearly dead, by the way.
I'm
Here,
trying to knock him
distracted. I
back.
can throw my little sword at him.
It's plugged in like near
One
your
of them just got
side.
rezzed. Cody, run. We need to run. We're not gonna win.
I'm going.
I freaking took a hit for you, by the way.
I'm
Holy
sorry.
crap. The game's starting to lag for no reason. Righteous.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Trying
Oh,
to
what?
find my goddamn lamp that won't turn on.
I wish you didn't respawn. I had you.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of,
Dude.
focused.
Does anyone
What's
need
with
help?
that?
I'm just annoyed that the frickin' AI would not leave us alone. Like,
Yeah.
No, thing is, I was coming to get you because our AI literally killed all three of those people. This is the best AI we've had.
This is time for
Ever,
my
yeah.
vengeance, mother. frickin'
Alright. Let's see. My lamp is plugged in over.
I hope you don't care if I stab your corpse.
Given power through this, which is.
Oh, all these freaking minions are blah 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 blah.
I'm glad we had that AI, by the way.
Yeah, that
Okay,
AI was
so-
ridiculously good.
I think my lamp is broken. That's nice. No light
Well,
for me.
shit.
You
don't
said
need it.
stop
Like
doing that.
overrated. Yes.
Oh fuck, the orders were set? I didn't know.
My orders were complete apparently.
But
I didn't
apparently
even
I've
know.
reset orders.
You've reached level 12, reputation 1. I got a new
Ah
color.
shit, there are new orders.
Wait, so, okay, that's it. Okay, just give me like a quick second. I need to check something.
My least favorite part of going to the multiplayer menu is that it has to show you the fucking resolutions. Alright, there we go. I have my order set. The Knights are winning
going
again.
to-
All is well with the universe.
What?
I'm checking something.
Time to check my customizables.
Yeah, I'm doing that too real quick.
So, like, I'm adamant about the fact that there needs to be a Marvel DC crossover game of any kind.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I know everyone has, like, the idea of, like, it'll never happen because they're competing companies or whatever. But at the same time, they have to see through the eyes of a company, and the company sees it as extra fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't pay, like, $60 for a Marvel DC fighting game, and then, like, extra money for any DLC that came out, because you know it'd be fucking amazing. And if they did a movie, imagine how much money that would make.
I don't know, I feel like I have more money. Okay, I'm good. We can go. I was wanting to get the rainbow, but I don't have enough.
Darn. Well, since the order's reset.
I gotta figure out how the effect thing works. I know there is a system for it.
And then it just happens.
Nice, I don't even know how to get them, that's the thing.
Hey, did you know that, hey, guess what? Wolverine has the ability to sense the emotional state of animals, such as fear, anger, happiness, or pain. He can even communicate with them on a basic level, so they're aware of his actions and intent.
Nice. I want to mention, by the way, I just got Shaman yesterday, and she surpassed the level of most characters that I've been playing since, like, the second week. In another level or so, she's gonna be Rep 1.
Nice.
So there's
also,
that.
another thing that I like, that I want to read, I found a bunch of these comic facts. Thanos repeatedly mentions that the Hulk is one of the few beings he actively avoids conflict with. Well then, I guess I don't blame him.
I think of that like TF2 moment, and it's like the Heavy being scared of the Pyro, but the Heavy is fucking... The Heavy is Thanos and Pyro is the Hulk.
The Joker has admitted he hates Dick Grayson the most because he's the only Robin that he's never been able to traumatize.
Damn.
So, ain't that something?
Yeah.
Wolverine was once torn to pieces and eaten by the Hulk before regenerating inside of Hulk's stomach and clawing his way out.
Ah, Ace Ventura. Fucking...
So, Doctor Doom was one of the candidates considered suitable to replace Doctor Strange after he stepped down as the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth.
That would be terrifying.
He fits the bill, though. Gotta give him that.
He's a doctor.
Ooh. The first time Ghost Rider used his penance stare on Venom, it failed because it interacted with the symbiote in an unknown way. The second time, it overwhelmed Ghost Rider.
Jeez.
What?
My favorite comic book moment is when Scarecrow tried to use his fear toxin to find out what Joker was scared of, and in return, Joker hit Scarecrow with a chair.
How about a chair instead?
I don't even know what the setup was, and that's the best part.
Take a seat, Crane.
Are you the one whom is... No, you're not the one whom's dead. Whom's dead?
Random.
I don't know, I'm trying to find out how I did a
Nice.
taunt. I did like a taunt earlier, but I don't know how I did it.
Triangle.
You might want to help. Cody?
The two taunts that are available to you at any point would be triangle and hold triangle.
No, I know about those, but I did like a weird third one. I don't know how I did
Righteous?
it.
Or get it here.
Yeah, I think there's...
I'll get him.
Because sometimes I do a third
Okay.
one, and it's either while moving or while, like, just after combat when I'm reared up from combat.
Oh, just after combat? That may have been it.
Oh, hold the lock-on button and see if it does it.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, if you do
Nice.
it while locked on, it does different taunts.
I've stabbed myself in the leg.
Good job, Agent. Someone's up here, by the way.
I'm gonna go help whoever's at A.
Okay, I'm helping Cam.
Thank you. Oh, I'm out of stamina, so I'm just a meat shield now.
A meat shield can sometimes be the most useful shield.
Thank you.
You know what, that idea sounds depressing actually. I revert my statement.
You know how excited I am to waiting for Dustin's battle to come out, the bonus one?
Yeah.
I'm sub to him, so I'm like waiting. I'm wondering if whether or not the Captain Marvel has recorded or not.
It might be
I
the
remember when
editing.
he asked me to do it, I remember when he asked me to do it, he said if I could get it done, like, before the weekend, that'd be great, and I got it done, like, the day he gave it back.
Think about it like this. If you watch any of his battles, you'll see how much editing work goes into them. And that stuff has to take a while.
Level.
Yeah, so that stuff has to take a while. Especially because he's the only person doing it. As far as I know.
That's some shade from yours truly.
Yeah?
Yeah, that Ghost Rider factoid is a little weird. Someone's coming. Oh,
well done. They're dead.
yeah, when you don't lock on, it seems like you do more damage, but you give up accuracy. Cody?
Ow.
Yeah, I'll go after Raiden over here. Okay, I'm convinced this guy's Raiden. He, like, had electricity come out of his sword.
Oh, Jesus. He must be a witch. Oh, God, he's dead and his eyes are still open, which is terrifying, because normally you don't see their eyes.
It happens.
Yeah, definitely a witch.
It's Evil Cody! Quick, freeze his knee. Quick, freeze his legs and kick him off, and then tell him how you respect Cody. Before killing him.
Yeah. That would kill someone, wouldn't it? Just freezing their leg, then just busting it.
Yeah.
Cody.
Holy shit, that was amazing.
That was like the equivalent of like throwing a rock at him.
What?
Your dog. Go. Whatever. Thank you.
It's like when someone's like doing something bad and you catch them in the act, and instead of like inherently trying to get them in trouble, you're like, hey, what you doing? Like just to terrify them?
You little bastard.
I want to go check A, because usually someone...
Master, please use me as your counselor.
Fucking Christ.
I love that. Say what you want. That animation is hilarious. Have you been watching that? Because I haven't shown you that.
I just remember it. I've only seen it the one time you showed it to me.
To be fair, that's pretty hard to forget.
And my favorite moment from that is literally just like, which one is good for battling? Battling? Yo, oh, you big hold on, battle.
It's like the gripes is gross.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Friar is down there.
He showed up behind me. He really is a ninja.
Not
I'm out.
Noticed him.
Yeah, but he like freaking stabbed me in the back.
Oof. Hello, Bob.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hell,
I
my
named
ragtime
everyone
Bob.
we have Bob so I can remember their names.
Quick, lead
Two
him
of
into
them,
my
by the way.
traps.
I can take this one on. You can lead him into a trap. Oh.
You can't save your friends. I can't let you do that.
What? You see that?
I'm in your mind, lady.
You're gonna die one way or another, Iron Man. The third one of us was Falcon.
What? My force powers.
Oh my god.
Alright, you ready for another comic factoid?
Oh
Oh
boy.
shoot, Ridley fell over. Sure.
The Punisher doesn't have one single regret about what he does. This is shown in his fight against Ghost Rider when he withstood the penance stare without even flinching.
Makes sense. You wouldn't have much regret either if people killed your family. You'd kind of be in this mindset of fuck everything, it doesn't matter no more.
Luke Cage once carried his truck with its cargo over his head for 7 blocks because he couldn't get it started.
Imagine like seeing that. You just see the absolute pissed off look on their face.
Alright. I have another good one. And this one's actually a cool factoid. This one is, while Superman was still leaping tall buildings in a single bound, Namor was actually the first comic book character with the ability to fly.
Yeah? I've heard that one somewhere.
That's kinda cool, ain't it?
Forgot where I heard it, but I know I heard it.
You know who I haven't been in a while?
Shigoki, yeah.
It's showing me Centurion, but I picked Shigoki. There we go.
You know what's funny to think about is that DC Comics stands for Detective Comics Comics.
In combat, Wolverine has been compared to an Olympic-level gymnast performing a gold medal-winning routine while simultaneously beating 4 chess computers in his head.
I just realized I haven't put my emblem on Shaman yet. I should do that after this.
Deadpool once beat Carnage by using illegally downloaded dubstep music.
You know what? I think you could beat anyone with dubstep music. Dubstep is pretty trash.
Holy crap. The Spectre is one of the most powerful beings in the DC universe. He once made Shazam return back to Billy Batson by saying Shazam. Okay, seriously, how did Thor not beat Wonder Woman in Death Battle? Thor has hit an enemy with so much force that it created a black hole and sucked his opponent into it.
Girl power. Death Battle is shit sometimes. Either
Wonder
one.
Woman had a movie coming out at the time.
Yeah, that too. Thor's last movie was pretty bad at the time. Any number of factors, really.
John Jones, the Martian Manhunter, when he once died, Batman left an Oreo on his casket.
Oh my god. You know what? One of the best jokes from Scooby-Doo and Batman Brave and the Bold is that fucking Shaggy has a box of cookies, and he's like, are those Choco cookies? And Shaggy's like, no. And then, like, he phases his hand through the box, grabs the whole pile of them, says, these are mine now, and then just eats them all at once. And it is
Superman
the
once
best joke.
broke through time and Superman once broke through time and space just to punch death in the face.
Who wouldn't?
That's amazing, actually.
And then it's death from Marvel and Thanos is pissed.
What did you do to the woman that doesn't like me though that she makes my dick hard?
Oh my god. You know what? I kind of...
Fire the gang make my dick hard.
I actually wouldn't mind going into, like, production on a Mugen, like, Marvel versus DC fighting fan game.
I mean, the thing is, people have mainly been doing Marvel, like Marvel and DC versus Capcom. That's what most people do. Where it's like all three of them.
I like the idea, but also if that idea goes to fruition, then I feel the need to put Mortal Kombat in it as well. I kind of like the idea of it just being Marvel versus DC.
Dude, I'm sad because the Mortal Kombat sprites are terrible. There's not a good, like.
Have you told Righteous about that Batman Mugen mod?
Oh my god, there's a Batman one, and it's a contender for one of the best mods.
It is amazing.
Yeah, and if you thought Batman would be in like a Capcom-style fighting game, that mod would be what he would be like.
Makes
like,
sense.
Like me and Cameron, like sometimes we'll like have like a 4 versus 4 matches, and then we'll like watch the fight go out in Mugen. One of the things that Batman did during a fight, he was on one of the teams, and it was like a bunch of superheroes versus Team Ruby. And what happened is that how he finished it was that he grabbed Blake, one of the characters, tied her up to like the ceiling and left. And there was like a note on it saying "From Batman."
Nice.
And it was like the victory pose. Like he finished her with his level 3, and that was his level 3.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like,
which was amazing.
He picked her up by the clothes, held her up over his face, and then it just went black. And
Yeah.
when it came back in, she was tied up, and I'm like, we do not want to know what Batman did to her.
Listen, that is amazing. That Batman Mugen mod is one of the best. It's up there with Shovel Knight.
If I sent you the roster that I made up for a Marvel DC like fighting game, you think you'd be able to do it? I don't know if all the characters would be there. Mostly the deals. The third party ones are the ones I think would be the hardest. The Mask, Kick-Ass, Spawn, and Hellboy are the third party ones. I remember sharing that roster and someone was like, you know Spawn isn't from Marvel or DC, right? And I was like, yeah, neither are Hellboy, Kick-Ass, or The Mask.
To be fair, for the Marvel vs. Capcom one I'm doing, I had planned on adding like a few like bonus characters under the roster.
Yeah.
Like, Like, Batman was going to be one of them. I want to add that Batman model, and it's just too perfect. And one of his intros is literally like, the bat signal shows up into the sky, then he floats down, and he's like, I'm Batman.
I'm gonna see if I can find that roster real quick and send it off to the party, the Discord, since no one's roaching.
Maybe we should do stuff.
Speaking of Batman, Batman has trained to sleep for only 3 hours, but makes it feel like a full night's rest by mastering the Uberman sleep technique.
Yeah, I knew that one,
I wish
and
I had that.
I also know that he has said before, and I quote, I could make it faster, and then he beats himself up for it.
Batman has beaten 3 Marvel characters in crossovers, including Captain America, Punisher, and the Hulk.
Didn't Batman say that Captain America could beat him?
Yeah. If the fight goes on long enough, he says Cap. He basically says Cap would beat him in a like slugfest. Like if Batman didn't have any gadgets,
Yeah.
Cap would win.
I'll go ahead and let you break her back, because this is the one
After you
character.
Oh, now she's running. Great.
Oh boy.
You make me lose all my stamina because you keep hitting her, so I can't get a hit in edgewise. And then she runs.
I have sent
And now this
the.
boy's here. If you're gonna kill her and steal my kill, do it already.
Fuck. I've died to a Kensei.
I'm right here. Don't worry.
I'm hoping.
I'm getting you.
I'm looking at this roster, and for the most part, it looks like the majority of the characters be easy to find. I put Kingpin on here because Kingpin's fucking awesome.
Well, he'll be made in the future,
Yeah, he'll be there eventually.
basically. Here, how about you, like, send me the roster and I can, like, research into it?
I sent it to the Cameos Party group chat.
factoids, by the way.
I mean, Batman is a pretty interesting character. Everyone who watches the movies and only movies thinks that his whole character is just dark and brooding, but if you actually read the comics, he has a lot of, like, deeper characteristics. Oh, Jesus. Turn around and hear someone falling. Also, I opted out of putting Thanos and Darkseid in the roster, and I put Brainiac and Ultron instead. I wanted to avoid Thanos at all costs because of Infinity War, and I didn't want to be compared to that or whatever.
Listen, there's, like, a very good Thanos, like, Mugen mod, too, but his AI is a bit.
Seems about right.
Like, you can ask Cameron, because the moveset is amazing for it, and he even uses the stones.
Yeah. I remember wanting to put Doctor Strange in the roster immediately. Black Lightning's on here, which is pretty cool.
I know Doctor Strange has one.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, a bunch floating around.
By the way, I found a hilarious comic page today when I was looking at the whole Wolverine thing. Someone mentioned Hank Pym for whatever reason, and they're like, well, he's an anti-hero because he beats up his wife. And frickin' there's apparently a panel where it's Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym, talking to Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot, and Norman, like, does not like Hank Pym. And he pretty much says, so how's it been, Hank? Still knocking girls, still knocking women around? And he said, still throwing them off of bridges.
It's funny.
And I'm like, Gwen Stacy, oh no.
You know what's funny is,
that
continue.
Green Goblin literally, yeah, there's a Mugen custom stage for Green Goblin. It's literally like an underbridge.
Nice. You know what's funny is, I didn't put my favorite villains from Marvel or DC on the list, because fucking Sandman and Freeze are not here.
Sandman has one.
Yeah. Solomon Grundy's on here, though. Solomon's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, is that person coming at me?
Give us back our uncle. No. No. I love how stilted and static he looks when he says it.
It's still better than Pennywise.
Yeah. Also, here, I'm gonna look at the picture right now since no one's kicking my ass.
Yet.
I put Manape on there, because I wanted a Black Panther villain that wasn't just, like, Killmonger.
I hope y'all know, they're all three just sitting here on B doing nothing.
One of them was fighting me, and then they beat the shit out of me.
Wait, who's the character next to Sabretooth?
trying to find Sabretooth.
To
The
the
one
left of them.
that's Manape. That's M'Baku from Black Panther.
Okay. I don't know about him, but everyone else they have.
Yeah.
Where's the
Man.
last one? Is he over at A? I found him.
I remember just looking up
Yeah,
Black
they have-
Panther villains specifically for
They have-
this roster.
I know they have all the Marvel people. I need to like look at the DC people after this.
Excuse me, young squire. Hey, dick cheese.
Also, notice that I put Manape across from Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, I did realize that actually because they're monkeys.
Hey, Cody.
I
You'll like this one, Cody. Alfred once beat the crap out of Superman.
makes sense. Alfred is a strong dude.
It's because he took one of the Superman pills from Injustice.
That too, but he's still a strong dude. A lot of people underestimate Alfred, but if given the chance, I'm pretty sure Alfred could beat Batman in a fight. Given that Alfred is one of the ones who trained him.
Oh. In a recent comic, Bruce Wayne Batman travels in time with the Flash and actually meets his father, Thomas Wayne. His father asked him to quit being Batman, saying, "Don't be Batman, find happiness. You don't have to do this."
What if
This
my
is
happiness
mine.
is being Batman?
Okay. I said okay.
I'm almost there. Level 20.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't think we've been using EXP boost, so that's I think the reason I haven't gotten there yet. Because I don't know, usually we use an EXP boost like every round. But I ran out.
This one. There is an entire day dedicated to trying to make Batman laugh in the Justice League. It hasn't worked yet.
Fucking Christ. You know what's funny that I've realized is that
Good lord.
Jesus Christ. The two major like implications or like moments where Batman has laughed have both been because of the Joker technically. One of them was more Harley Quinn than the Joker, but still. God, that's like some loud static
You need
electricity.
to get a new controller, Cody.
Why?
Why do you think? Because Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently it doesn't matter the cable, it still makes that noise.
Try the controller then.
What?
I said probably the controller then. I mean I could charge it overnight.
Yeah. It's actually really starting to hurt my ears.
I don't know
How
what
much
to
battery
do.
does it have?
It's dead.
I guess you can keep it in, but I'm like gonna have one ear out so my ears don't bleed.
Well, this will be my last match and I'll have it charged overnight.
I'm gonna go until 1 o'clock.
Oh boy.
So,
Red Hulk.
That's like 2 or 3 matches.
Here's one. Red Hulk once stole Silver Surfer's board and also beat Thor with his own hammer.
Sounds about right.
Also, I just got a comment on YouTube. I wonder what it is.
Oh boy.
your rap is shit because it doesn't match my fantasies.
Gang, I'm sorry, bro. Or girl. I don't know.
Everyone, it's Sunday. So for all intents and purposes, the new Titanium rap battle comes out tomorrow.
Yes, it does.
Heck, you can't even hit the target.
You can't even make a rap battle.
You know what's weird to think
Heck, you
about?
can't even make a fantasy.
It's weird to think about how often we have not rap battles, fuck. How often we have streams that start on one day and then go to the next.
I don't know. I have 109 views, by the way. Holy crap.
Nice.
Oh, it's on DDD and Bowser. Oh, I like this comment.
Oh boy.
Hearted immediately.
I like that the mini battles, as I release them, slowly decline in views as we go down. Except for Shaggy versus Waluigi, that reached a resurgence that none of the others reached, except for Creeper versus fucking Fusion Spawn.
Because the first one and the most memey one?
Yeah. Ironically, I didn't even do the meme one for memes. I did it because fuck it. I did make meme jokes in it though.
Oh, can I tell y'all what the comment was?
Yes.
Sure. It's on Bowser and Dedede. It says, "This is so underrated. It needs more views."
Jesus, Cody.
Yeah.
That makes
I
me
had to do
feel
it.
so good about
Yeah.
myself. Just saying.
That's the thing.
I mean, I didn't look at it
Because
pretty good.
there are a lot of small battle makers who like make content that people don't pay attention to because they're smaller, and like that's a lot of content like that. Like your content is always great to a point. Like it's getting better with each battle, and so you know there are people who watch your older battles, and in their mind, because your older battles weren't the best, they're gonna think that your newer battles live up to that standard, no newer standards, which makes, you know, them generally underrated. You know, for all intents and purposes, I think your only actually bad battle is the first one, and that's because I'm Spider-Man.
I think my only bad one is Phoenix Wright and She-Hulk, because we did fix Doom and Bison by making a reboot.
I never thought
She-Hulk
that.
and Phoenix.
I never thought Doom versus Bison was bad the first time.
Well, the flow was the only problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I redid it. Someone, I think it was like King Mewtwo, whatever his freaking name is, was like, "Oh, the flow's off towards the end." I'm like, "No, it's not. Listen to it.
Yeah.
It's not. It may be a
Yeah,
little
I
shaky
never-
in some places, but it's not
Yeah.
off."
I never minded the first one, honestly. I felt like the only one that really had any issue, like I said, is Frank West versus Spider-Man.
I like that. That one holds a place in my heart because it's the first.
Yeah. That one holds a place in my heart because I reported Spider-Man with tongue ulcers, so I couldn't pronounce my R's, and I kept saying wall crawling.
Oh, don't worry, Righteous. I was Spider-Man in the second one.
Yes. And
I
I'm gonna
kinda
hope
like my Spider-Man personally.
everyone forgot about the first one.
I think they did. I know everyone I've talked to likes the second one way more.
It's more to like.
God.
It's just more dynamic and everything, I guess. To be
Yeah.
fair, I did try to make references to the original, like with the way it's structured,
Yeah.
like how they go back and forth at one point, and Frank even lists off weapons like he did the first time.
The second one, like personally, I think had better writing and flow to it as well.
Well, it was the finale, right? So.
Yeah. Also, Spider-Man didn't sound like an 18-year-old dude trying to sound like a 15-year-old dude with tongue ulcers.
I still kind of liked your Spider-Man. A lot of people didn't. I
Yeah.
did personally.
That's the thing.
Okay, Cody, back up.
Like-
Okay, you actually. Here, I'm weakening them.
The
for
thing
you.
is that when I recorded for Spider-Man, I just had tongue ulcers at the time, and the general idea I had was like the flow test, which at the time I believe you said you were planning on having be like the essentially being the audio for it. I remember being like, "Oh, dude, Frank and Spider-Man sound almost exactly the same," so like that's the main reason why I recorded Spider-Man and sent that off to you. But like I don't
By
know,
the way, unblockable for me. Look at that.
yeah. But like I could have done better at the voice, I still think.
I personally liked it.
Yeah. I'm at a point
I
now.
did think about doing Frank v. Spidey 3 as a April Fool's battle, but
Yeah. Have me come back as Spider-Man and I intentionally do a worse version of my own voice.
yeah. Then we have Chuck Green and Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And then for no reason, other versions like Nick Ramos and Spider-Man Noir.
Just keeping the legacy alive, I guess. Fucking.
Just every year come out with a new Frank v. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's a yearly thing. So are you getting off right now, Cody, or?
Yeah, I am.
Eventually you run out of
Don't follow the yearly
ideas.
thing, your heart will explode. Oh.
Eventually you run out of ideas, so you do movie Frank West versus Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Cody, make sure you leave the party before you turn off your thing.
I will. Also, movie Frank West, one that survived for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
one
and
that was
Andrew
in it for 2
Garfield, the
minutes.
one who barely survived the fan backlash.
That was
Didn't
Andrew
survive the fan
Garfield?
backlash. Yeah,
Wait, not. Are we
The
talking
bad
about Spider-Man
one.
or Frank West?
I'm talking about
Frank
Spider-Man.
West.
Yeah, I'm saying their connection is that they barely survived their franchises.
I thought you were saying that they were both the same person. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, but if they were,
No.
that would be the worst thing ever. Andrew could not fit that role.
Andrew would have to gain a few pounds, dye his hair, and become ugly.
Lose some height, that might be required as well.
So yeah.
So yeah, I'll see you ladies and gents later. I'm gonna leave before you say that Christmas.
Merry Christmas anyways.
Oh, I can put both my things on now.
I always have half of one off, so I'm not yelling constantly. Or at least trying to not to yell constantly. Fucking... Welcome to Righteous and Titanium. Play for another 10 minutes.
Look at my frickin' mask. Is my mask?
Nice. I'm Shaman. Hi, I'm Shaman.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh yeah. Hola.
Yeah, this comment made my day, and my day just started.
Yeah. You know what? The mini battles, now that I've done fucking 7 of them, have been getting actual, like, responses, like, comments with suggestions and stuff. It's weird, because
Is it bad that I kind of don't like getting suggestions?
I mean, I like getting them, kind of. Like, I don't know, I do ask for them, you know?
I don't.
Yeah. I like getting them, because it creates the idea that the audience will actually be interested for one.
Oh god, that hurt.
And an audience's interest is more important
God.
to me than what I care for, honestly, to a point.
I just do what I like.
Yeah.
I like to think other people will like it as well.
Yeah. Like, I do set up a lot of my own ideas, but getting, like, suggestions gives me more of a feel for, like, the range that people would like.
I did tell you who I'm using Black Manta against, right?
Yeah.
We may want to help him.
Helped.
Good.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
I'm gonna res him. I'll get the gladiator. I'll go res him. You take care of Kensei. Did you win? Of course. you
Yeah.
did. Good.
You know what's funny is I think that I'm the only current person in the community with, like, the idea of I don't care if I reuse a character, even like people are cool with
more?
sequels, but like generally they don't want to. Generally, they don't want to reuse a character if they've already used them against another person, and they'll only use them in sequels. And it's like, I understand where they're coming from, but fuck it, man, it's for fun. I like my
You mean
character.
me?
Yeah, you and pretty much everyone else who follows ERB.
I mean, I don't do it because you run out of material every time, and I
Yeah.
don't want to make the same jokes.
Ironically, I have yet to run out of material because, especially when you use comic book characters, that's almost 100 years worth of, like, jokes for every character.
Yeah, but sometimes the burns that you find sting less every time.
Yeah, it can depend, I guess. Like the Two-Face versus Joker, I was able to get a decent amount on Joker, and I'd only used Two-Face in one battle, or 2 battles before actually, and I was still able to make jokes. Like, I've never used the term line down your face, which is nice. I also never referenced his actual origin. So that's, you know, it's a mixed bag. It's basically choosing what characters are easier to use.
Oof. Oh, I hear the boy. What's
Chris,
that? Okay.
another thing that's easy to do for rap battles is knowing ways that a character can boost themselves up to pad out, like, parts of their lyrics.
Oh, fill it.
Kind of. If it actually has... Here's the thing, with filler, it's basically something that has no resonance in the battle at all. Like, a character telling another character, I'm gonna kill you, is filler. But, like...
By the way, I'm gonna get you, so don't.
Alright. One of the lines for Doc Ock versus the ventriloquist is Doc Ock telling the ventriloquist, I'm a scientist who brought tritium to its edge. And that can be deemed filler because it's just him boosting himself up, but at the same time it's important to the character, and it leads into a diss where he calls Wesker a rejected Judge Dredd villain, which he is, and I found that out from the guy who made him, so it's really cool.
I'm trying to think right here. I like to think it's not filler for me personally if it has what is it? If you're making a reference, I think it doesn't count as filler.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And that's why I try to make a reference in just about every line that I write. Or at least, every line.
The way I see it is, because you can have filler without it being a direct reference sometimes. I like to see that, like, if it's a setup for a diss or a reference, it works. But if it's just like, legitimately, if it's just someone saying, I'm gonna kill you, then that's not a good diss. You're just, like, threatening someone, and that's not good etiquette in a rap battle. That's you kind of, like, resorting to basic nature because you don't know what else to do, you know?
You're desperate, grasping at straws.
Yeah. Now, if you say you're gonna kill them like someone else that you've killed, like when I'm Joker for most rap battles, almost every rap battle I've been in with Joker has him talking about killing Robin. And I guess part of that is because it's an iconic moment, but, you know.
Someone's coming down.
Nice. You wanna kill Aquaman for me?
I weakened him for you, because I don't think I can jump that high.
Alright.
Okay, they're breaking, so we could probably just leave.
Well, I'm gonna stay here and watch the fort just in case. Because they tend to show up more over here when they're breaking.
One's coming up, righteous.
Oh, fuck!
I'll get you.
Jesus. I hate when that happens. I didn't know my trap went off. Normally when my trap goes off, I can hear it. No, you don't!
Well then. Someone else is over there.
Fucking, you know, Krillin over here was trying to res his teammate, but I'm not having that, not one bit. Get back here, pussy boy. Get back here. You scared him to fucking eat you? Because you're goddamn right.
Because I will.
I've been pretty hungry this whole match.
I'm using my perk that, I'm using my feat that allows me to, basically my fourth feat, which is kind of broken, is all of my attacks are unblockable.
Makes sense. Fucking... Alright. So we have a conversation a lot of me bringing up characters I'm surprised you haven't used just because of the characters. Kingpin is legitimately a character I'm surprised you haven't used yet. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, he's a pretty cool character as it stands. For one. There's a good amount of material on him. You can always bring up how his fat is muscle. Plus with Spider-Verse and Insomniac, there's a lot more on him now.
This is true.
You know, fucking... And imagine doing fucking Lex Luthor versus the Kingpin, and the idea is bald men with power.
And in some cases, bald fat men.
Yeah, but always with power.
Only 2% of my body weight is actual fat.
Remember when Michael Clark Duncan played the Kingpin, and he didn't look like Kingpin, but Michael Clark Duncan in a white suit? I'm also still kind of surprised you haven't used Daredevil yet.
I was going to, actually.
Like I said, if you need another turning character to use, just do Daredevil versus Two-Face. Someone will like it.
Well, the original idea was him versus Phoenix Wright, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Over She-Hulk, but then that didn't happen, and I said if I ever remake She-Hulk and Phoenix, I'll add Daredevil.
You could probably just dock She-Hulk and Phoenix and just do Daredevil versus Phoenix and no one will care much.
I mean, probably, to be honest. Phoenix can be the only character I ever use just so I can redeem him.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd be up for that.
I could see it
That's
working.
the only time I'll reuse someone is if I feel like they need a redemption of some kind.
Have like a little skit at the beginning where you explain why you're reusing him. Just like, it's
like,
you.
People, normally I don't do this, but I'm making an exception.
It's just like your animated character or your avatar sitting at like a computer watching She-Hulk versus Phoenix. You're like, oh god, this is just terrible.
Or
and then
Daredevil versus Edgeworth would make sense too, actually.
yeah,
Edgeworth is cool too. I don't know.
That could also be a setup for a skit where like you hear She-Hulk say Matt Murdock and you're like, huh, Matt Murdock, and then you get to the fucking Edgeworth wouldn't prosecute and you're like, I got it.
Perfect.
And that's like a spiritual successor that's like better than the original in your eyes.
It probably would be. I mean, considering it should be.
I still like the first one, or I guess it's the only one. I still like it. I think it wasn't that bad, honestly. I don't know.
I think it's my worst one, personally, but that's just me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the flow is a bit off around the end when you change beats, but even then...
Yeah, because that was kind of a dumb idea. If I did it nowadays, it'd be a lot better, because I would be able to stay on beat with that.
Yeah. Well, another thing is that I don't think that was necessarily a beat made to rap to, for one.
I feel like I could make it work nowadays, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I would have written around them a lot better.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I would write around the beat a lot better when it comes to lyrics.
You could probably do a remastered version where it's rewritten some.
Yeah, that was another idea, but like I said, I'm not really in touch with She-Hulk's VA anymore, so...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you still have her old vocals, you could probably just use them again.
I'm pretty sure I do, actually.
Because her vocals weren't that bad. They were sometimes a little offbeat, but you could always,
And
like...
lifeless.
I mean, fuck it, man. It can't be any... I don't know if Alex can hear me. It can't be any worse than Alex's vocals and things. Her best role currently is Poppy.
Oh, really?
And that's because Alex, I love her with my whole heart, but she's not a rapper. She knows it. She hates doing battles. She only does them for me because she loves me. But, you know, she's not exactly a rapper or that good of an actor, for that matter. So she's kind of lifeless in her performances, and Poppy is the most robotic person ever.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, the big monkey wants to play.
So, you know.
This looks like a problem.
Nice.
I was gonna punch him.
Fucking...
Yeah, I actually like Daredevil versus Edgeworth.
Yeah?
That's actually pretty cool.
Alright, I
I'll have
don't...
to do some research into Daredevil, but...
Yeah. Oh, dude, Daredevil is really fucking cool. I love his character and everything.
I don't know him too much, is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd have to get deeper. Holy crap, that was cool. She went for an overhead unblockable, and then I dodged and donkey punched her.
You could probably make a really, really good Ben Affleck joke if you, like, play your cards right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do now. Because this should be really easy. I'm putting a bear trap on the bridge. We have to lure someone across the bridge so I can trap them and knock them down.
The bot was just sitting on the ladder, so I just pushed him off.
Do you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
You think you might can, like, lure a bot up here so I can catch him in my trap?
They're coming behind you, Righteous.
Oh, perfect.
They just hit one of your traps. I don't know if they'll come over here, but we can try. Just smack one of them. Not over there. Jesus Christ.
What a pussy.
Well,
I'm gonna worry about capturing C, because I think neither of them are even here anymore. Oh! Conqueror, where did you conk from? Ah, yes, Aquaman has come to help me.
What? Okay, little man. Time to teach you some manners. You don't hit a lady.
Wait, hold on. Come here, I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Watch out for female Cabal over there.
Yeah, Cabal is chasing you. I'm gonna run across to the other side.
You freaking slut!
Well, something tells me I'm not gonna get my fatal trap to work.
I got freaking angry. She literally like went out of her way to just dodge everything. You whore.
Yeah. They do that a decent amount usually. I'm kind of just watching this fiasco from a distance.
I can tell. I need to get some health back. Well, that's happening. Oh, there she goes. Righteous, I'm at the lever.
Cool.
Oh wait, someone's behind you, Righteous. Someone's behind you.
Shit.
Run. I got this. Run. Run. You pricks.
Fuck.
I did not pull that. She did. You see, I did not pull it.
Notice how my bear trap is floating.
Wait, where's... Oh my god. Oh, if only I had my throwable, I'd throw it right at him.
Wait.
I wonder, is the bear trap gonna just... Wow. Your trap didn't go away, by the way.
Nice. It's a really good trap.
Yeah, it is. It defies gravity. Our bot is just a massacre.
Yeah. Kind of making it hard to do the thing I want to do.
Wait, someone's coming up the ladder behind you. And he's leaving.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, he's going to pull down the lever. You must stop him. Be careful, he may pull the lever. He's trying to, don't... He keeps trying to pull the lever, freaking prick.
He wants to trap me, but little does he know that's not happening because I'm not a little pussy boy. Shit.
Oh, okay, dick cheese.
God damn
I was
it.
just gonna stand here and watch y'all fight, but nope, you asked for this.
I really hate that the button to pull the lever is the button that all other games make to have canceling out of the fucking option.
Out of my way, Guan Yu, you fat piece of crap.
So let's put this here and this
Whoa,
here.
whoa.
So now, when and if an enemy walks on this bridge.
Alright, dick cheese McMuffin. No,
Well.
no.
Hey Cam,
See ya.
if you're up there, can you pull the bridge?
I killed him.
I was asking if you could pull the bridge. I want it to fall to my death.
I can't.
Boy, that didn't go as planned. That's okay though. We won. That's what
So
matters.
just hitting a lady.
Awesome. I'm at the bottom of the scoreboard, or almost at the bottom of the scoreboard for trying to trap. Oh well.
Good lord, I was
Least-
over 600.
At least I know my trap defies great.
Nice.
Didn't get Sentinel once that entire stream. That's kind of saddening.
Yes, it is.
107, everyone. I'm surprised. When did we start? At like 11?
It was early.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching. Absolutely nobody was here. I have 11 comments this time. That's not a new record. I once had 1,000 almost. Actually, no, it's like 100 and something. But thank